There we go. Welcome in, chat. How's everyone doing today? Oh god, my voice is a little scraggly here. Let me take some water here. Yes, I apologize for the brief, Oh, what the hell? Oh, I did keep it on Stellaris. Whoops. 1 second. I'm a little bit out of it today. I only woke up like 10 minutes ago. There we go. Alright, I'll address chat in just a second here. We have no plan today. We're going to build whatever we feel like, when we feel like. We're going to do some roast, then we're going to swap over to Hollow Knight. I actually might swap over to Hollow Knight earlier, because I'm in one of those phases where I'm like too tired to really think creatively, so I just kind of want to, you know, go through a game mind-numbingly. So that might be part of it today, but we'll see. Alright, so, as for the rest of you, chat. Oh my god, why is the overlay still there? Oh yeah, we were playing Stellaris, right. God, I had so much fun on Saturday with Stellaris, guys. Y'all should have been there, it was a great time. Actually, I think most of you here now were there, but still, it was a great time. Alright, desecrate more graves of peacefully resting souls. That was one time, Turtle. First off, I didn't know. Secondly, I didn't know. Thirdly, there should have been a reward for it. Anyway, do I try to do something new today? I kind of want to start the World Walker stuff. Damn, really sad I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, Henry. I didn't mean to rub it in, but it was a great time. I do plan on doing Stellaris every Tuesday evening and Saturday for the foreseeable future, at least. Especially during the subathon that starts this Saturday coming up, by the way. You guys, I think you actually knew. I did not. I was there while I was there. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot remember. I had such a bad migraine yesterday. I slept from like 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Hello, Tier. Welcome in. Oh, so yes, let's see who got first today, shall we? We have... Hello to Syrup God. Emprey Leesimp got first. Henry, Turtle, Squeebles, Quarry. Requin Ranger, welcome in. Hello. Sorry, I missed your hello earlier. Syrup God, I think we already got you. Yeah, we got this everyone today. And then Tier, glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today. But yeah, like, I had a rough day yesterday. I'm glad I had less ouchie. No, it still hurts, I'm ignoring it today. Anyway. So, let's get into some builds. I kind of want to work on World Walkers. 1 second, let me get the Shadow of the Colossus. Because I'm using it as a... I'm using, like, the stonework in Shadow of the Colossus as inspiration for my build. I don't know if I'll do full animal head. Actually, maybe I should do full animal heads. It's very geometric shaping, which is nice. I'll start with the faceplate here. How would we incorporate this into a ship, though, chat? I mean, I did say less, that's fair. Ah, cool historical fact. Alright, Turtle Soup. Do you know about the defenestration of Prague? That's my go-to today, I think. Are you aware of the defenestration of Prague, Turtle Soup? I know what's missing. 1 second. While Turtle is answering that question, I am going to put the sound back on. There we go. I've heard of it. Ah, okay. Let's make it a different one then. Do you know about the type? I don't know. Oh, you don't know details. Okay, in that case, during the religious wars of the 1500s, World Walker's going to be Amish TG for real, for real. Oh my god. But no, during the 1500s to the late 1600s, during the pretty much the religious unrest in the Holy Roman Empire, the Emperor would constantly send delegates to Bohemia, at that point an elector count. Or actually, I think it was an elector kingdom at that point. The point is, every time the Emperor would send delegates to Prague, this happened 3 times. The first 2 are the most famous. Or sorry, no, the second 2 are the most famous. Essentially, the Emperor's emissary was super rude to the Bohemians, and I believe this was like a Hussite versus Catholic thing. I'll look more into that in the future bit here. But essentially, they offended the people so much that they got thrown from the windows of the palace, and so the defenestration of Prague Defenestration, as a historical term, is pretty much exclusively used for when you are thrown from a window, purely because of the free defenestrations of Prague. Cruiser, hello, welcome in. But yes, it's just it's one of my favorite words, because fenestra comes from French, so defenestration is very clearly a French-inspired word. Rude bitches got what they deserve. So true, Turtle. But yes, it's just really funny to me that they made up an entire word just for these guys getting absolutely dunked on. Alright, so I'm seeing 5 wide, 3 wide, 5 wide. Let's check that out, shall we? I want to use stone for this. I know, right? It's crazy. Let's actually... There we go, just make that equal so that Spicy doesn't yell at me. There we go. We can do 4. We can do 4 down. So let's do 3. And then 5. Actually, yeah, that's a much better idea right there, isn't it? So that's kind of what... Actually, no, these should be shorter. Let's do 3 on this side as well. Sorry, figuring out how I want to do this style. There we go. Something like that for the faceplate looks really interesting. And that's kind of how the second Colossus does it. And then technically it curves more back, yada yada yada, it doesn't really matter. We're doing a very brief piece here. I think doing like stoned faces for armor could be really interesting. Like have this as the bow of a ship maybe. Hey Pota, how's it going? I shall defenestrate the French. Also hi, hello, welcome in. Every time I hear the word I just giggle. Yeah, I know, it's such a good word too, that's the thing about it. Wait, Roshan, what are you building? I'm trying out World Walker style, probably not gonna develop anything today. I have a massive headache. Group chat used to be defenestration defense duelists. Nice. I didn't know there were 3. Yeah, there's 2 famous ones, and then the third one, it was either the first one, which didn't stir up as much controversy, or the last one, because by that point they were just like, ah, we expect it. I forget which side of history it's on, though, if it's the last or first. But yes, Cruiser, not sure what I'm building yet today. As put in the title, there is no plan. I honestly just kind of want to skip right to Hollow Knight. I don't even really feel like doing roast today, but unfortunately, I have obligations. So, if we do something like this, then let's sink it in a little bit, shall we? So sorry, one second, I'll do a little nose plate like this. The plan is no plan, exactly. Okay, so that right there immediately screams an issue to me. Because it's very flat on the front there. Again, I'm not particularly good at organics, chat, so don't expect miracles here. Something like that, maybe. I'm thinking most of this stonework will be around the bridge, the bow, and the stern of a ship. You know what I mean? So maybe we could build it with those in mind. The issue is, if we're doing Age of Sail ships, you wouldn't really have a bridge. You'd mostly just have... Okay, so we're going to be doing stonework around the... Yeah, we'll do the stonework around the stern of a ship. 1 second. Okay. I'm going about this the wrong way, chat. I can immediately tell I'm doing this the wrong way. So let's back this up. Give me that. Give me an Onyx Watch sailing ship, because the everything I really suck at in this game is sailing ships. Oh boy, it's gonna be a fun time for me. What's a good one to take from Poseidon's pretty solid. Yeah, Poseidon is what I want. Nice. Alrighty. Hello, Bone. How's it going? What do we build today? Oh, shit, I gotta take my meds. Be right back. No worries. Wait, so is this faction like stone-clad sail ships? I wouldn't say stone-clad. I would say stone-trimmed. But yes, it's gonna be sail ships combined with like massive tree roots or like fungal sprouts or stuff like that. I haven't fully decided on the plant side of the faction yet, but it's gonna be very elvish coded, if that makes sense. Like beautiful stonework, beautiful plant life. I was actually really sad to hear that, because someone was explaining to me that Borderwise has a plant faction. I was like, God damn it, we can't keep doing the same fucking shit, Borderwise. Because he and I independently came up with like, to be fair, we're doing our plant factions completely different from each other, which is actually quite exciting. Honestly, let's just make one the size of the Poseidon. Because then I can just copy a lot of the castle structure. Don't know if I'll copy the 4 castle, because I know that's an Onyx Watchman with the crenellations, but I feel like the basic concept is here, and then I can learn from this, you know what I mean? Ship you McShip, the sails are just trees. I wouldn't say just trees. I thought you were going for mechs. Oh god, no. Hello, Dreekfire, how's it going? But yes, no, we're not, I do not plan on having any mech factions. I have a Dwarven faction, an Elvish faction, and then 3 human factions. Well, 2 human factions, because the Silverstone Shogunate and the Loyalists, and then there's also the Crimson Aristocracy, which is like technically vampires slash necromancers. But it's pretty much just the vampire count from Warhammer 40k, but kind of like a mix of White Flares and Onyx Watch. And a little bit of Castlevania. Haven't really figured it out yet. Roast tomorrow, yeah? Why would I do it? I'm doing Sprocket tomorrow, Pota. Roasts are today. I just don't want to do it today. This is for Stone. I think the aesthetic is meant to be older than what Poseidon is based on, or is this for your own CC? This is for my own CC. I'm talking about the plant stuff for my CC. Shit, then I gotta hurry up. True. Yeah, we haven't done roasts on Tuesdays in forever. Alright, let's start with this rear section here. Because I think this rear section is where I want most of the stonework to be. You know what I mean? So we can... I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm genuinely just going to copy it from the Poseidon, and then we can work our own pizzazz into it as we go. Alright, so we want 2, like that. Alright, first things first, I think we could make it smaller. Because how big is this? 20k volume? Yeah, let's do only 2 segments there. Me? I'm gonna straight up copy it. Also me? Let's immediately change it. Oh, and then they did deco. I hate that when people do it like that. I am permanently plagued by the building style of Evers, chat. Your scheduling is weird, alright? No, it's not. It's been consistent since September. What are you on about? Alright, so we have that come back here. Is that a 1 meter into a 4 meter? 3 meter? 3 meter, okay. And into a 5. Okay, that works. Yeah, that's plenty easy. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll only do, we'll do 1 meter into a single free into a 5. Oh, what's wrong with the decos there? If it's how I suspect it is, which it is, first off, it's mimics. That's my biggest issue. These should all be decos if it's a campaign craft. Secondly, these windows are completely open, and these are just sloped like that. So this is just open into the game. There should be glass in here with the supports decoed. Not just the supports with glass decoed over top like this. Yeah, my hatred of mimics aside, the biggest issue is just that these are just straight up holes in the craft. But I think they're covered in... Yeah, they're covered in by mimics, it seems. But yeah. I'm just not a fan of when people do stuff like that. Like, I know it's an older build style, so that's why it gets away with it, but... Like, come on, we're better than this these days. Aside from that, I do love the detail on this design. Many individual decos instead of one that does the entire window. Yeah, there's also the grouping issue. I haven't even got to that point yet. Yeah, weird. Okay, about that. Alright. So let's get the other side of it. I do think having these like as nice gray like stone with some moss hanging, like we're gonna add moss in here, we're gonna add like tree roots wrapped around. It's gonna be a good time. Space is gonna kill me for having that off center, but you know what? That's okay. Mistakes happen. Okay, so we have the start of our little guy here. How do you get RC15? Oh yeah, Space Engineers 2 previews out. Oh, cool. I've never been a big fan of Space Engineers. Like, so I played a lot of Space Engineers before I got into FTD, and then once I picked up FTD, I just completely dropped Space Engineers. I just, I don't know, I feel like the building was never as good as FTD's. Oh god, these are all individual mimics, Jesus Christ, okay. That took me a second to realize. And then what is this down here? This is once again metal slope into... Okay, curious. Well, we'll get this one right here. Do this. There we go. I forgot to put on mirror mode, damn it. Be neat to have the stonework held on by roots. That is the plan, yes. Or tentatively the plan, I'm gonna say. Like what I like to imagine is that like it's kind of like the Eldar where like they kind of sin the designs into existence. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna quite make that look yet. So everything is currently very tentatively planned, and then up there is just wood. Okay, yeah, we can easily do wood up there. I'm not worried about that. And then like here, like we could have like a root come up, maybe go inside one of the windows. You know what I mean? Could be really cool. I thought there was no plan. There wasn't a plan. Now there's a plan. I'm just kind of going. I'm just gonna let the ADHD take control today, pretty much. That's the plan today. It's just very much ADHD. All right, let me stretch here. I'm back and I'm on estrogen now. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go. That's okay, murder. I mean, mistakes happen. FTD kind of ruined SE for me, honestly. Like, I love the concept of space engineers, and I loved medieval engineers, and then they just abandoned it and never added water like they promised. And now I refuse to buy anything from Keen Software because I've been ripped off twice. They never added water to space engineers. They never added water to medieval engineers. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna... And then also the fucking DLC policy for space engineers. Who do they think they are? Paradox? Like, fuck. I feel like the kind of chunky style of Onyx Watch doesn't fit well with elves. That's why we're not doing Onyx Watch styling. We're gonna be doing sail ships. I'm just using it as an example because I don't know how to do sail ships. But, I'll be changing a lot of it, don't worry. Alright. I'm mostly just taking the rear cabin here, and then also the two decks up front. We're going to ignore the crenellations. And, like, this front bit. So, don't worry there. We will be doing our own styling here. The other thing we have to develop is we have to develop a color. So, first things first, main. We're currently on Silver Snow colors just because I was building Silver Snow last night. Corey gets a spoiler, the rest of you have to wait for that to be a bit more done. That's my off-stream project. I really needed multi-block systems, I know, right? Mentioning because the back part actually doesn't feel like elvishly elegant to me. Yes, you're right. That's why we're going to modify it as we go. Keep in mind, everything I build is not finalized. I feel like the kind of chunky style of my face doesn't fill the elves. Oh, Drake, don't be so hard on yourself. Alright, let's do shininess negative. Actually, probably keep that shininess negative free. Let's move this down here. Let's get a nice gray color like this. Let's see how it applies. Oh, there we go. So okay, so it doesn't apply well to stone is what I'm seeing here. So we'll that's because we lowered, yeah, we lowered, 1 second. I see what we did there, chat. I forgot how the game works for a second. Let's do 75 alpha. We have to lower V's in equal proportion for gray. Let's do about half, I think looks good. Excuse me. There we go. That's still a little bit too bright. Let's move it down. I haven't done paint colors in so long. Let's do 20. I hate that red is never equal. Okay, how's that looking for gray? Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's increase the alpha a little bit. There we go. That, to me, feels a little bit too dark now. There we go, that's the color we wanted. Nice. So that'll be the main color. These are going to be very... and then the other ones will be like, I think probably a mix of green and... mix of greens? And then what we'll do, chat. What rock do they make their ships of? A nice shale. That's good. I want to do it the left like an hour and a half, or you have until 2 hours. So you have 2 hours left. Totat. Sounds like you're not very keen to space engineers. No, I love space engineers. I'm not very keen on Keen software. Thank you for the care package. I will stretch as well. Oof. Ooh, my back. There we go. Bet the demon shall be visibly close to completion. Oh no. Alright, so. Yeah, so the way the current Poseidon does it is it does this, and then puts the windows in between, which is the part that I hate. So I feel like we maybe didn't make this long enough now that I look at this. Because, like... those need to be... oh, they're only too wide, okay. I see. Well, in that case, let's get the interior done. Alright, put that there for now as a guidepost. Same with over here. There we go. So we have room for like, what, 2 windows I want to say? Do staggered decks forward. Get rid of view as well. Assuming that is like the topmost part there. Let's switch this to... use detail for now. I don't plan on keeping it detailed this color. What kind of color do we want the decks to be? I'm thinking like a... I feel like I kind of want like something that's like a rich, deep brown, you know what I mean? I want to say mahogany, but that's not the right word. Different colors of wood. Alright, let's take a look at wood types here, chat. Alright. Do feel free to put suggestions in. Okay, red oak is a good choice. Cherry is a little bit too red. Same with mahogany. Maple is kind of what we... actually, no, right now we have kind of like a poplar. Yeah, right now our deck is kind of like a poplar feel. It would make sense to make it out of oak. Red oak would be quite nice. Dark oak would also not be a bad idea. What do you guys think? Teak? Okay, I just saw teak, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm kind of vibing with it. Rock puns, my beloved, true. Look, I'm just saying, chat. I'll lower the cost of rock facts. We can say it's going on shale. If you ask me, it's all schist. Schist happens. Yeah, teak isn't a bad idea, Syrup. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the worst idea. What else do we have? You would also not... no, U's a little bit too bright. Sorry, I just... my mind immediately went to, like, Crank That Soldier Boy. Alright. Because fucking Arrow, of all people, keeps fucking referencing it with, like, the... Shinji, Crank That Soldier Boy, and it's, like, I have the exact fucking video pictured in my mind every time she says it. Alright, Colonial Maple sounds horrific, Jesus Christ. No, honestly, I think teak is actually the way to go. Alright, let's check out teak. I want to see if is there any way we can include this in lore, or is it just... is it a hardwood? Is it a soft tropical hardwood species? Okay. So you guys are just gonna watch me doing research today. Has a lever-like smell? Ew. Okay, particularly valued for its durability and water resistance. Yeah, okay, so we can easily say that it's teak in lore as well. So like maybe the World Walkers have like a massive teak reserve. I'm not sure. Well, let's Crank That Soldier. True. Teak is usually used on decks. Oh, is it? Cool. God damn it! Now it's back in my head too. Oh, I just found out my floor is probably teak. Makes more sense. It does, yes, I agree with you. What if there's any trees that are like super long-lived? Sequoias, redwoods. Sequoias would also make sense. I just, timber. Show me the timber. Oh, you know what? It's not bad. Heartwood color can range from a light pinkish brown to a deep reddish brown.
I have a message from the field. Teak is used in ship raw.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's that works. I do like the idea of maybe making them a little bit more related with redwoods and sequoias, though. What about baobabs? That could be interesting, because, like, you know, like, everyone goes like, oh, haha, elves living in trees, it's redwoods. What if we have them live in baobabs? Baobab timber. I'm gonna have, like, carpentry ads for the next 5 years. Okay, so giant sequoias have decay resistance. Ooh, okay, baobabs also have a really nice texture to them. Sorry, one second, my nose is a little bit clogged. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, let me get comfy here, chat, because I feel like today is just going to be a lot of me talking about shit. It's going to be a lot of yapping today. Aren't sequoias very flexible and terrible for ship construction? Could be thinking of a different kind of tree, though. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, yeah. Baobab is also fibrous and spongy, and it's more like balsa wood than hardwood. Okay, so baobab we can't use. We want to have a hardwood for sure. Redwood, hardwood, question mark? Green is straight and the wood is not resinous. Red cedar is... Okay, that's cedar, that's not redwood. Naturally rot and insect resistant due to the tannins that build up over time. Okay, so old growth redwoods, which the elves would have access to, would be considered like super... There's also, of course, the option of making up your own tree species. Yeah, what if we just give it the color of teak, but the longevity of redwood and sequoias? And then we can just go from there. Alright, let's figure out a color palette here. That's a little bit too much. Okay. Right about... We want like a dark brown, which is somewhere around here-ish. Something like that, I think, works well. That's a little bit too red. Damn it. That's a little bit too green. That's a little bit too blue. It's a little bit too dark now. Maybe something like that? They use stuff like pine for masts, that's true. There's also, of course, the option of, yeah. Would elves cut beautiful sequoias? If they grew them themselves, then I see no reason why not. How do we feel about that, chat? How is that looking to us? I think that works for our purposes, eh? I'm not against this idea, I don't think. Maybe a bit more saturation, sure. Something like that, maybe? feel like that makes it a little bit too bright. But honestly, it'll be a nice contrast with the greens that the other two colors are going to be. Maybe once we get the greens in place, we'll work on that. Because the other thing you have to consider is that we're going to have massive roots coming in and around the ship made of heavy armor. That's going to be like the armor of the ship. A little too gray. How do we feel about the red? Ah, sorry, I can't shake this cough today, goddamn. Alright, let's put that in like that. I kinda vibe with that, I feel. Yeah, it's a little too gray still, or is that like just referring to the old one? I'm not sure how much delay there is today. I'm not entirely sure how much delay there is. Okay. Let's get the rest of us in here. That's metal. That's not what I want. I want stone. Alright. There we go. And then come back to this color. I kind of like this color, honestly. I'm kind of vibing with it now that we've discussed it. Maybe do something like that for the rear. That kind of matches what they have back here, and then we can build up our little platform on top of it. This is better, and as you said, once you add the roots, it could be changed. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking of. Because trying to establish a wood color without having the roots yet is going to be... Honestly, it's going to be kind of pointless. Probably just get something close enough for now, and adjust when you get the other colors in, because that will impact this massively. Absolutely, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, so we have our smaller version of the Poseidon's cabin. This goes on for quite some time, it seems. Ah, so what we forgot here is an extra layer in between, I see. So this right here will actually be this. So let's take you... Take you... So we don't need you or you. Ah, it's just one of those days where I feel very phlegmy. I apologize, guys. Let's have you come out to here-ish. I think that's, yeah, it's a little bit shorter than what is currently there. Kind of sculpt it down. I'm not gonna, like, I know I'm gonna get better at these ships as I go on and build the faction. I despise building sail ships. They're so curvy. Flemston, honestly, I apologize, guys. It's gross. I'm very sorry. Okay. So I know that is wood here, and then it's just painted the same for the coloration. I want this to remain stone just so that we can have that trim outline, and then the rest of it can be wood as we go along. That right there needs to be a triangle corner, so we can fix that, no worries. I'm not worried about that. Okay, no, honestly, this is going to work quite well, chat, I think. I'm quite excited for how this design is going to come out. Oh, fuck. Ah, my water! Alright, let's move you over here so I don't kick you when I move my foot out like that. Talking about sailing ships, that's pretty much it. What did I miss? We're talking about just my general hatred for building sailing ships. Yeah, you're mostly just being over self-conscious? Probably. Anxiety is a common trait in VTubers. Funny Rockman, funny Baron, welcome in. Oh, sorry, just at the stretch there. Stir-fried dinner. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm making, not hamburger helper, but pretty much my own take on it. I got some hamburger meat, split it into a pack of 4. And I'm gonna make a cheese sauce tonight. I have leftover yogurt and peri-peri sauce. I might throw that in too. And then just have it with some penne noodles. Because so we don't have buttermilk in Canada. At least not where I live. Apparently it's a states only thing. But So I was looking up like ways to making my own version of buttermilk, and then realized, well, fuck it, I already marinate so much stuff in yogurt. So I just marinated my chicken in yogurt, put some peri peri sauce in for acidity, because dairy and acidity is pretty much all you need for buttermilk replicas. Let it marinate overnight. Made amazing fried chicken the other day. No buttermilk? Yeah, it doesn't come up very often here. So I made my own form with like some yogurt and peri peri sauce, mixed it around. It worked exactly like buttermilk does. It was the best fried chicken I've ever made. Oh, we building pirate ship? Yeah, not necessarily pirate. We're gonna try and do an elven style Age of Sailcraft with intricate stonework and plants growing all around it. Because God forbid I ever make a CC style that A, people will actually build, and B, that I actually want to build. But yes, so Aaron, this will be for my own custom campaign. I'm basing it off of Poseidon from Onyx Watch, but this will be my own custom campaign craft that will be released once I actually get the builds done. Kind of want some? That sounds good. I want some. Well, unfortunately, I ate it all already, Tier. I apologize. What I'm doing tonight, though, is I'll probably take the hamburger. Normally I just like fry it and throw it in. I might make meatballs, because like I have all the ingredients to do some like, you know, Mediterranean style meatballs. And if I'm gonna do a yogurt sauce anyway, I might as well make it a little bit more Mediterranean. So maybe we'll do that for food tonight. It's hard for me to get fried chicken quickly here. Honestly, so I started using my air fryer for it. I found a way online that actually is really nice for getting, like, having the flour without having to do like the whole wet hand dry hand technique. Once you marinate your chicken in the buttermilk, just throw it in like a plastic Tupperware of flour and just shake it around. It sounds like incredibly barbaric, but honestly, it was actually the fastest way I've ever had fried chicken, and it was the nicest like coating, most even coating of flour. Just let them sit after you do this, so that it can absorb into the buttermilk and it doesn't like just get dried flour. Jumpin' jacks? Oh, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. I'll be right back, Chad. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright. Let's crack my window open here. It's been nice out lately. Considered elven ships with lane sails? I've considered it, yes. Whether or not I do it is a different question. Did that same method with a plastic Ziploc bag? Also a great idea. I very rarely have plastic bags. I very normally have Tupperware. Hey, yo, what's this wonderful free decker we're looking at? This is the Poseidon from Onyx Watch. Also, Dr. Trifonus, welcome in. We're building the 2-decker right now. For the World Walkers. I'm just basing it off the Poseidon because I really like the shaping of it. I want to get an air fryer. My old roommate had one and it was fantastic for corn dogs and tots, honestly. There's one that are like $80 in Canada. I use a 2-bucket one instead of a 1-bucket one just because I like being able to have stuff like multiple things cooking. Would be cool for these to not go square rig. We probably won't. Because I feel like square rigs is a lot less elegant, as you said, with the elvish stuff. Might do elvish sails from Lord of the Rings. We'll see how that goes. Really depends on if I can get an easy shape working or not. If I can, then we're good. If I can't, then fuck that. Alright, there we go. So we have that there. I'm quite happy with this, I feel. In terms of, this should work how I want it to. That's enough room up there for the aft castle. Next idea, Roar, especially since coding chicken like that is probably my least favorite thing to do while cooking. Oh, neat idea. Yeah. I thought you were giving me no idea. I was like, ooh, is there? Yeah, no, I hate bread and stuff. It's so annoying. Like, getting your hands, like, you have to do the egg wash, you have to do with flour, you have to do with breadcrumbs. Like, honestly, I just mixed in the flour with my maple barbecue seasoning. It was fantastic. Alright. Stairs are next. We only did 2 beams out. They did 3 beams out. I'm wondering if we should only do 2.5 beams out now that I'm looking at this, honestly. Let's take it back here. Yeah, I think that's better. And then we can just add our stone here. There we go. God, I fucking love the GT music. Alright, let's do this. What do we want to yap about? Ordering ships are just 18 rigs, I think they are, yeah. You have a 2-bucket air fryer? Congratulations, you're leveled up in white trash. Oh my god, Botan. Look, an air fryer is a perfectly fine form of culinary usage. People are always like, oh, like, if you're an air fryer, you're not a real kid. It's like, shut the fuck up. And to be fair, I used to be like that. I had to tell myself to shut the fuck up. But, like, air fryers just reduce a lot of the time spent. Even if you just use it as an oven, honestly. Like, mine has a bunch of oven settings. I very rarely use the air fry setting. I mostly use the roast or the, Oh, but it's just convenient because you don't have to preheat an oven. You don't have to do much. Like, oh, I know, I have one too. It's so convenient. I know, right? It's crazy. Because, like, I genuinely thought people were exaggerating when they said, like, yeah, it's really nice to have. I was like, okay, whatever, right? It's not... Like, it can't be that life-changing. No, it's pretty nice. It's really helped me get back into cooking, too, because I don't have to do all the cleanup anymore. Because it's just, like, you just empty out the oil, right? And, like, wash the tray. It's so nice. Alright. Excuse me. That has some rail in there. It's pretty quick. It's less fatty than prepping some food in a pan, nor do you have to preheat an oven for 15 minutes. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's so nice. Let's do these 2 white on the sides. Okay, yeah, I think I was right when I said earlier that I was going about it the wrong way, and doing it this way was much better. Because looking at this right now, I'm quite happy with this. But I've noticed that we might be a little bit too thin, honestly. We might have to expand ourselves a bit if we want to include the neat little part on here. With the sloping staircases. But we'll see. Alright. The other side needs a triangle generation fin, which I'll probably just have like Quarry or someone who has advanced mimic UI do instead of doing that by math. God, I fucking love the music in this game. Alright, 2 meter square corner. Is that 2 meter or is that 3 meter? Hello. You are not the 3 meter. No, you are the 3 meter. Alright. There we go. There we go. How else do you do this? Okay. And then 2 meter in the 3 or 4? That is 3 meter. Okay, 2 into 3. We can do that. Whee! There we go. That works quite well for us, I think. No, there's a game mimic for that now, Roar. No excuses, is there? Did they do the funny shape finally? What's it called? I'm curious. Mimic. Hollow sides, hollow U. Nose cone, plain square, plain triangle. Heifer gore. GT music on top. I know, right? Pota. Maybe it's our specific model of air fryer, but I found cleaning an absolute nightmare. Do you not just have 2 buckets? So the way mine works is I have 2 buckets, and both of them have a little tray that you put the food on top, so it's not sitting in the oil. Because that's the whole reason of air frying, is you don't want to sit stuff in oil, because that's how it absorbs oil. It gets really fatty and unhealthy. It's like 20 new meshes. Pretty sure it's triangle to triangle. Holy shit! Didn't even know we had that. Triangle to triangle. Let's take a look. Wow! Would you look at that? How the fuck do I use this, Potat? This looks like some kid's art project gone horrifically wrong. Alright, let's left right scaling. We need up down, we need forward back, I guess. This is horrific, Potat. No, that's the rotation. I want this back to this, please. What the fuck do I do here, How the fuck do I use this? What the hell is this? Potat, what the fuck is this? What am I meant to do with this? Roar done. Alright, so I don't think that's the right scaling that we need here. I don't think this is the one we need, is it? A mesh made by Picasso himself? Honestly, apparently. Okay, where's the secondary triangle? See, this would be easier if it was a block I could rotate so I could see in my mind how it would work. But it unfortunately is not. Did stream just die for anyone else? Didn't die for me that time. Try spinning, that's a neat trick. Huge. Okay. Let's put it this way. Let's do... and do this way. Jesus Christ, okay. Let's keep... okay, let's just... we're gonna get this eventually. Let's just fuck around with it until it works. Okay, so that's a triangle side. And that's a triangle side. Which is the triangle side we need, though? Okay, so we need one here for sure. And then down there is a different triangle side, so... I fucking hate this potat. Fuck you for making me use this. This sucks. Why do I have to do this? Why can't we just use someone with the silly mimic generator to do this? Isn't that why we're here? To be silly and mimicked? Alright, let's do this. Oh, I had to do angles just to fucking line it up too? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this shit? Okay, so that's clearly not the angle we need. So let's do pitch 90. I fucking hate this. What the hell is this? Okay, so that has... okay, so that has the bottom texture correct now. I don't think it's going to match up how I want it to, so you know what? Fuck that. Well, I'm going to leave that for someone else. That's what you were looking for. I swear to God, man. No, I'm tired, Potat. Well, that's too damn bad. Keep decoing. Nah, we'll let some... I can figure it out off stream, or someone else can figure it out, because I need a block for it to be able to, you know, actually, experiment with the rotations. I hate having to rotate in the deco menu. Alright, what the hell is this stone wood monstrosity? It's for a custom faction. It's kind of based off of elves, plants. We haven't done the plant work yet, obviously. It's gonna be a lot of intricate stonework, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus. If you've ever played that, Diesel. So I'm stuck here singing this stupid song. Saying I thought you were attempting to build an Onyx Watch sail ship. No. I'm using the Poseidon as an example. But I'm not building Onyx Watch, no. I don't know what Shadow Class is. You should look it up, it's a great game. Alright, so we need this here. I believe that's how that works, yeah? Yeah, exactly. And that goes into a 2 meter... oh, God, I fucking hate this. Why do I build like this? Why do I make myself build like this, chat? I hate myself for it. Whose idea was this? Fuck this. So in theory, we'd want something like right here. Followed by... was there a space in between, or was it just... there was a space in between, okay. And then this. Okay. Fuck this sideways, I hate this. Sorry about being a little late to moderate stream. Forgot to mention in stuff I had an appointment. No worries, Carson. You're never late. Plus, we had Corey here. Okay, that's... yeah, that works. Alright, there we go. Looks like little, tentacles, oh my god, it kind of reminds me of that one Terraria boss. I'm blanking on the name right now, chat. What's the Terraria dude? He has, little tentacles coming out the front. Go. And okay, so something happened here.
Rustin,
yeah, what's up?
I have a message from the field, Moonlord.
Ah, thank you. Yes, it was the Moonlord. It was the little mouth tentacles. Starts to build, immediately is in pain. The cycle continues. Honestly, man, I love the FNAF community. Oh, I haven't actually. I need to play FNAF sometime. I'm gonna do that during the subathon. Same with the Maidson Stellaris mod. Eater of Worlds? No, Eater of Worlds is the worm, isn't it? Yeah, it was Moonlord. Carson was right, I think. Oh, Plantera would also... what if we just make Plantera? It's Frogget from Terraria, you numbskull. Who the fuck is Frogget? I just played through all of Terraria. I have no idea who the fuck Frogget is. Mason Stellaris mod? Yeah, Gravitas made a mod for Stellaris, which adds myself as a portrait. I'm trolling you? Oh, okay. I was like, did we miss a boss? I'm pretty sure we beat all the bosses. Alright, so we want to do... I'm gonna have you in here. How did the stairs go? Yeah, so there's 2 blocks in between each of the stairs. That's horrific. Okay. Killed the dungeon guardian, right, Roaston? Of course, of course. You're talking about the one that does like infinite damage, right? Of course we got him. He's me. Alright, and then we want... Nope, not using metal. Not using metal feels so weird. I don't know if I'm going to allow metal on this faction or not. That's going to be the neat part, you know? There we go. 1, 2... I'm gonna have to fucking stagger the stairs. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. Okay. Alright. Okay, chat. I hate myself. Why do I do this to myself? Because that matches up with there. That matches up with there. And honestly, that one can just stay like that, because I don't care at this point. It's... Someone else can finalize this damn build. I don't care. I don't want to have to be the one who does all the work here. Why do I do this to myself? Alrighty. Just slap you in there for good measure. Alrighty, chat. That's alloy. Also not allowed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think this faction is gonna have a ban on all metals because the heavy armor is gonna be just the grown tree, like the tree roots. So it's supposed to be magic. So that's gonna be counts as the rest of the. I think the rest of this is gonna be wood and stone with heavy armor. You beat Duke Fishron? Yes, we did. Prove it by showing your inventory with the pet he drops. Bronze medal only allowed. I feel like this is just deco over it all moment. Honestly. This is gonna be a send it to Quarry and post, like, send it to Offstreamston, also known as Quarry, and have him fucking fix it. Stone armor is underrated, the faction could be huge in cheap ships. Is text clipping? Absolutely. Oh, it is now, what the hell? Didn't realize we've gotten big enough to text clip. Thank you for pointing that out. Alrighty. Let me go fix that. There we go. There we go. That is saved now. Thank you, Mr. Diesel, for pointing that out. I'll also change that down to its right number. I hate that stream elements doesn't count when people unfollow. It only counts when people follow, so it like fucks with it all the time. It's very annoying. But yes, there we go. All of a sudden should be fixed now. Shit, are we doing Castle Crashers at the stream? We forgot Sunday. Yeah, we can do it today. Yesterday I was completely out of it. I had such a bad migraine. There was no way we were doing it yesterday. But I'm totally down to do it today. Because I don't think I have anything yet, because I think today is just Hollow Knight, then I'd be down for Castle Crashers. Who dares to unfollow version? Nah, people come and go, I'm not worried about it. Oh, hello, Soulboy, how's it going? Why did Napso assume me like, feeling like I just got torn directly from Death's grasp? What the fuck is this? There we go. Oh, we should, actually, while we're here, I can probably update the follower goal, couldn't I? I didn't think about that, chat. But yes, what kind of plant... Okay, so we know we want a tree faction. I want a fungal faction. Maybe like a fungal submarine sub-faction could be really interesting. Whatever plant ideas do we want to explore, chat? That's my question to you. Whatever plant ideas do we want to explore? Let's change that to 1,000. There we go. We are 76% of the way there, chat. We got this. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of March. Because that way we could say we got to 1,000 by the end of our first year. Which I think would be really cool. Person's migraines are not real, they're just a cover when he has a manic episode over the horror crimes he's committed. Also, mute your phone. No, it's because I'm making plans, so I can't mute my phone. Yeah, you had Sins 2 Friday. Corey wasn't available Saturday.
I have a message from
you had a headache
field.
Sunday, plus me and Bone crash after Bone stream. Very fair, very fair.
To the faction.
Plants vs. Zombies, plant roster to faction. No, I don't think I want to do that. We could do like individual ships that have like different flowers on them. Because honestly, you know what? Actually, that could be really interesting. Because like, we can just allow people to make their own custom flowers on each ship, right? Like it doesn't have to be like just fleet colors. Like fleet colors will be for the artificial created fins, and then like the natural stuff can all just be whatever people want to do. Because I'm pretty sure colors are saved to blueprints now, aren't they? Carnivorous plant ramen ships. That feels a little bit too inelegant. So uncivilized, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. I just don't know how we'd make it look elegant for elves, unless maybe it's like a feral off-branch. Sorry, one second, I just gotta answer something. Ancient creatures? That's not a bad idea. No, I meant the flowers, not the ramen. Ah, okay, yeah. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I'm planning a big Civ game for the group chat right now. Alright, since when were colors not saved the blueprints? I don't know, since like the last time I played in 2016. Can I do mushroom cap turret caps? Sure, that would be great. It'd be the mushrooms are going to be their own sub-faction that are more based around decay and rot than like the normal ones. That's why I was thinking like submarines, like ships like that. They'll have very muted colors compared to the normal ships, I feel. But it'll definitely be fun and interesting. Alright, there we go. Get that in. That works just fine. Get that in there. Alrighty. That seems like it works to me. Let's get you. Ew, what the fuck? No, okay. I hate that the stair mesh is too tall for what I want to do here. How's it done over here? Is it just, like, snuck in there? It is, yeah. Yeah, you can see it's actually purposely shorter than the rest. Alright, that'll be a quarry deco. Rorson is going to make Kaled into a FTD faction. Honestly, it could be pretty interesting. Only the fleet colors aren't. No, colors just hate the blueprints? What do you mean? Yeah, no, I know that, Henry. I'm saying they didn't always used to be that way. At least I'm pretty sure they didn't. Unless I just misremember, like, 10 years ago. Probably, like, 2016, no one roar. Yeah, look, okay, I'm old. I get it, chat. I turn 25 next week. There we go. Alright, Civ game secured. Is Chug Buntley in chat? Because, Monsieur Chug Buntley has not answered my DMs yet. And I will publicly call him out. Sorry. Oh, well, there, I'm not doing Terraria Master Mode for the subathon. Alright. So young. I know, right? I turned 25. I'm just a little guy. I'm not that old. Now, that's just mean. I know he was here earlier. Is he still here is my question. Where is he? But yes, because Considering how dog shit human memory is, it could easily be a misremembered. Honestly, true. Shadow is a... Alright. Okay, so we're getting a little bit done here. More than I expected today. I'll give myself credit there. We won't need lifeboats where we're going. So I think we can just build the rest of the deck now. 10 years is a long time. It's half my life. Oh, God. Alright. How long is this? 107. This is 33 right now. Let's aim for this to be like 80-ish. I feel like 80-ish works well for us, so we'll get the deck out to 50. Let's get the deck out to 60, because then we can save 20 for the bow. I think that works for our purposes here, chat. Excuse me. Ah, look at that, 60 right there. Nice. There we go. Nice. How do we feel about that proportionally, chat? I think that's pretty good. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in building the sail ship, by the way. I'm actually quite happy with this. Let's take a look. Yeah, and then that just goes straight down from the sides, it seems. Okay. Yeah, and then what I'll probably end up going back and like when we do the moss and all that, I'll also add ruins into the stone. Care package, thank you to care package turtle. I will re-screw in my chair because I just felt a screw pop out of the chair. I will stretch. I am going to try and relax the best I can, honestly. Oh, there we go. There's my shoulder blades. And I'll grab some water. Thank you to hydrate, Firebird. How's it going? Alrighty. I think we're starting to see the concepts of a plan, chat. I think we might be starting to see the concepts of a plan, which means I might have to change the stream title soon. Let's do one more thing here, just so it's 63 or 61. Sorry. There we go. I'm happy with that deck length. That gives us plenty of space to do masts and routes across the deck. And there is our first ad break. So for those of you not subscribed, you won't miss much. I'll probably just end up talking to chat for now. But yes, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Ooh, you know what we can do during the ads? We can do lore. We're spinning the chair just too much and unscrewed it, apparently. We can talk about lore. Are you guys interested in lore for this faction? Come on, you guys know you want the lore. I actually have lore prepared for once. Yes, so, the lore for this faction is that... they're not necessarily a fallen empire, but they're also not necessarily at their peak either. The elves are slowly fading from the world, as one would expect from elves. Just with, you know, their natural groves and their home forests being chopped and pillaged by other factions, right? Like the usual elvish stuff. So, this is their attempt to fight back, and you notice that you'll notice around the Roadwalker territory that there is a lot of ruins and of like old buildings and whatnot. I'll have to go through and build a bunch of like archaeological ruins, which is gonna be really fun to do. Fallen Empire. Mushroom subs made from sunken ships would be neat. Indeed, it would be. Yes. And as you explore these ruins, you'll learn more about the story, because I'll have events tied to each ruins, and I recommend capturing them and keeping them on the map. But technically, if you destroy them, if you destroy or capture, as long as you win a battle against them, you get the event pop up. That's the plan right now, and that will provide more context and more stories about how those ruins got there and what the elves used to be about. Because the modern day world walkers are incredibly nomadic. They kind of drift on the seas and the airways between the three holy sites that they have left, which is Vobor, the Quetzalcoatl, and the I haven't thought of the last one yet. But yeah, so I have a land shrine, an air shrine, and a sea shrine. And maybe we'll do a sub shrine, like an underwater shrine, if we want to do 4, but I think the rule of 3 works well here. What about some of the surrounding factions' resource gatherers being built over the ruins? I do like that idea, yes. Mushroom, 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 badger, badger, badger. Will there be a page for CC faction lore on the Discord? There will be. We actually have an entire area for it. I just haven't fleshed that out yet. But if you look at where is it? The Ruins of Carfion forum in the FTD section on our Discord. That is where all of the information is. I have the faction guide and some bounties up. But yeah, so the Silver Snow Shogun is the only one that really has fleshed out style guide so far, because we haven't really built much of anything else, I will say. I've also put the fleet colors in there and all that as well, which is nice. But yes. Aside from that, there is a bounty up for the Ashigaru, if people want to try taking their hand at it. The Ronin is available in the download section, I think? No, it's... No, yeah, it is. It's there. That's an older version of it, though. I might put the updated one. Actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. I'll put the updated one in the faction guide. Because I have the Ronin there, I just didn't put the blueprint there. So let's upload that for you guys, and anyone else who's curious of building for the construction. Or for the CC. Ruins of Carfion, Silver Snow. The main issue I'm finding with the CC is that people don't want to do the ice faction because it's complex, which, very fair. I need you guys to understand that the designs only get more complex from here. As I become a better builder, as I do these style guides, the other factions are going to be more complex. So I recommend starting with the Silver Snow Shogunate right now to get into the mindset of, holy shit, this is a complex faction style. Also, what are these holy sites? These holy sites are just pretty much... So the elves are based off of faith in my CC. So for those of you that don't know the premise of the CC, it was started as a pretty much it actually started because of Elden Ring. So I took Elden Ring's stats and I converted them into factions. So you have intelligence, you have arcane, you have strength, you have dexterity, you have faith. And a lot of people, when I was like first starting out, I was like, how would we avoid faith just being like, oh, haha, golden cathedrals, white flares analogy, right? And so I was like, what if we go into like animism faith and druids? And then that led into like the plant-based factions with like some animalistic features. But that's how we got here. So the World Walkers are elven druid type people. Forgot about Mind forehead. Mind is not an attack stat. Mind is a personal character stat similar to Vigor or Stamina. There's only five. So, Mind. No weapon scales with Mind. They scale with Int or Faith. Mind is used to judge how much mana you have, though. Age of Elves is ended. The Age of Men is approach. Roar just deferring the token for his elf lore. Yes and no. I'm heavily inspired. Don't get me wrong. We will have some custom stuff. Vigor these nuts. That's good, so boy. As long as it doesn't need to be smooth, you can just turn off your brain when placing blocks. Stuff at random like the ice can actually be quite easy to build. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be like... So, the underlying layer has to be smooth, the icicles don't have to be. You still need it for those weapons? It doesn't... It's not one of the scalable factors, though. That's like saying you need stamina to use a melee weapon. Like, yes, technically true, but no weapon scales off stamina. Mind is the ammo, faith is the gun, exactly. Hey friend, listen, I know the Ruins of Carfion CC is scary right now, but it's gonna get way worse. Yeah, like, you guys need to... Like, World Walkers is probably gonna... World Walkers is gonna be the first faction, and technically the easiest in quotation marks, just based off of their limitations of no metal. But, yeah, they're gonna be hard to build. They're gonna be aesthetically quite organic. And I'm not sure how people are gonna take that, honestly. I like how Corey's sitting here realizing that it's going to get way worse for him as well as I use him to help me finalize designs. We need better builders in chat too, so that I can have more people I can hand stuff off to. Because it's nice being able to like conceptualize something and then have someone make up for the areas where I either find it too tedious or find it too difficult at the moment to do stuff. You need enough mind to use certain skills, otherwise you can't afford it and use it. Mind is different than stamina where it doesn't regen and you only have a finite amount, just saying. Orson's build is 99 strength, 99 dex, and 1 endurance confirmed. Didn't you do all endurance, no vigor, Diesel? I don't want to hear it. You didn't pay your vigor tax. That's why you lost to Melania so many times. Alright, what do we want to call this craft, chat? I feel like I should save it because I missed a few care packages for saving it. Makes you think of the Terry Pratchett quote. J.R.R. Tolkien has become a sort of mountain, appearing in all subsequent fantasy in the way that Mount Fuji appears so often in Japanese prints. Sometimes it's big and up close, sometimes it's a shape on the horizon, sometimes it's not there at all, which means that the artist either has made a deliberate decision against the mountain, which is interesting in and of itself, or is in fact standing on Mount Fuji. Hey, I'm working on my build skills that you've seen over the roads. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you guys are bad builders. I'm saying like I'm happy that we're acquiring so many builders who are becoming like really good at the game. Or am I killed Mesmer? And I haven't played the DLC yet, so I have no idea how impressive that is. I just need to hit you once, Dex nerd. I don't even play Dex. Actually, no, I do play Dex because I'm currently in my current Elden Ring save. I'm running Spellblade, so I'm using a rapier with. Actually, I think I switched to a stock. I'm using a stock with left hand being the staff from Renala. Full Moon Staff, I think it was called. It's been a while since I played, and I was running like Kari and Knight armor. Mostly just use Kari and spells with it. It's really fun. Did recently pick up some of the Royal Moon spells though. I'm excited to see what spells I get with the DLC. Yeah, because Kari and Slicer just fucking goes through bosses. It's great. And then, what else was I using? Because I used the amulet that lets you cast faster for Kari and Slicer, which just turns you into a fucking razor blade. For the record, my building skills are improving. I have even set up a Fens and Factory to unify a Cabal to hone in specific skills. And I think you're also trying something similar. Nice! No, I'm happy that you're improving, Bone. That's great. Alright, chat, names. We could just name stuff after trees. I think that's boring. So, what do we want to go for instead? What kind of... Okay, so this sail ship, we're gonna have a stump... We're gonna have 2 stumps for 2 sails in the center here. Or one towards the bow, one towards the center. Do we want to do the free sail layout? We'll do the free sail layout. That's fine. No, we'll do 2 sails, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll have the mast start off as a stump, have the roots come out to the side and around the hull. Name stump after diseases, so have a ship... I'm not having a ship called Smallpox, absolutely not. This is also the exact same naming scheme for Hawa. We haven't even had of a name... How are we copying his naming scheme? We don't have one! What do you mean?
Ruston, I have a message from the field. You should name things after different poisons that are plant-based.
No, name it after my favorite tree, plywood. Fuck off, Core. Naming stuff after trees. Well, yeah, I'm trying to avoid that because that's how a nice day gone. Jesus Christ. I think that's the most wholesome Swowboy has ever been. That's amazing. I'm trying to avoid naming stuff just after trees. Like, we can use trees in the name, but I'd rather have, like... I don't know. I'd rather have, just saying no reason to avoid... Ah, okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I think I gave Borderwise some naming ideas for Hawa when he was building the turrets. I distinctly remember that. Go with Fungi instead. That will be for the fungal faction. The sub-faction. This is the main sub-faction, which is tree-based, unfortunately. For some reason, all I can think of right now is Sap Sipper from Pokemon, the ability that lets you absorb grass-type moves. I'm not sure why that's where my mind goes immediately. Alright, we'll call it Example Craft for now, and then we can workshop this as we go along. Alright, let's get started on the side, shall we? So that is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So obviously we're only doing 2 layers here, so I'm not worried about anything particularly past that. We do know the stone needs to be flush here. How did you do it? You did right into the cannons on top. I see. Well, we're not going to be doing crenellations, so I don't have to worry about that. Do I want to worry about having cannons up top? I don't think I particularly do, now that I think about it. I don't think that's something I particularly worry about, is it, chat? Elves would be high class enough to do Latin names. Go with, like I said, name after tree diseases. Or maybe, what is with you guys in disease? I don't want. No, this is the nice fave faction. The fungal faction can have diseases and poisons named after them because they're the offshoot of the elves that have gone not feral per se, but they've gone.
Ruston,
they've lost their way in the faith of nature.
Lorem ipsum.
Lorem ipsum, no. Lorem ipsum is the name of my lore folder right now. It's Lore M Ipsum. But yes, the fungal faction is the ones that they've lost their way in the world, and these guys who are currently building, they're trying to bring them back, but I don't think it's gonna work, honestly, chat. I don't think it's gonna work. I think they're too far gone. They're too far polluted. Alright, we can just do that for now. There we go. Alright. So, there's our 1. So now we need our 2. And this is where we're going to want another color, I think. I think we either... Because the exterior should not be the same as the deck, I don't think. Because this would just look kind of weird having this all the way around. Actually, that could work as the wood. I don't know. I feel it would look weird, though. You know what I mean? So... I think we'll use stone as the metal equivalent here. Though actually, no, I think we'll just use wood. I think we'll use 2 different colors of wood for the sides. So this is where we might want to input a green, I think. Naming to go with growth, travel, harmony with nature, travel because nomadic. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like Far Sailor could be really interesting, something like that. Like, even just something as simple as Traveler could be a really good name. For the right fin, of course, not necessarily for this one. Okay. So I'm seeing these wedges here. And we're going to want to start inputting the... Do we want to do APS chat, or do we want... Are these all mimics? Are these not real? No, they're real. Okay, I was going to say, these better not all be mimics. Do we want to do Okay, actually, that's a good question. Do we want to do APS side, like, broadsides, or do we want to do cram broadsides, chat? I kind of like the idea of APS broadsides that we can deco to look like cannons. Because, like, I kind of like how these are done, honestly. Except we'll do it a little bit better, obviously. Though, this is, like... Oh my god, chat, we could do diff guns. You bastards could finally convince me to do diff guns. If we do APS broadsides here. Because again, this is going to be an easier faction just because of the design. What about long elaborate names? That could work too. Blue, green, boat, Frenchton. Where's the blue?
Preston, I have a message from the field. What about 8 broadsides?
Yes, we just throw chimpanzees at the enemies. No, feels kind of elvish. Die spam, diff spam. We could do diff spam. Alright, I will put a hole every 3 designs, or every 3 blocks, similar to what the Neptune or the Poseidon has. And then we offset those between each layer. That's perfectly fine. We can easily do that, chat. Alright, let's start it here. The goddamn neighbor's dog is barking again. I hate it, chat. It's always so obnoxiously loud, for no reason. It's like, take care of your damn dogs. Alright. Alright. There we go. And then down here we do this. So that's about what we're going for here in terms of hull shape, which I'm pretty happy with. We'll worry about the sides and front and all that later. Then we can have our extra fin up here. Oh my god, the owner of the neighbor's dog actually just got handled. That's crazy. I just heard the owner tell it to calm down. I'm not eating the dog. Damn, for once, Soulboy arguing against cannibalism. Stone armor and diff guns. G models and would be proud. Oh god. Like I said, we're not gonna be necessarily doing stone armor. This will probably just mostly be wood armor with a little bit of heavy armor. Because again, we are allowed heavy armor in this faction. We're just not allowed alloy or metal. So, this is like, as much as this is going to be the Deepwater Guard equivalent of the faction, it's surprisingly enough not going to be the Deepwater Guard equivalent. Alright, so let's do, starting from the back. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I forget the rest of the song. There we go. So let's put you out here. We need 2 here. Oh, there we go. And 2 here. Okay. In the meantime, we'll figure out like what kind of color we want from the side. Because obviously the sides of the hull have to be painted. That's a no-brainer. It's just whether or not we keep the deck color. I think the deck and the exterior wood should be different colors. That's just me, personally. But, so now we come here, do this. Okay. Yeah, I do apologize, but we're not doing much of a plan today, chat. I just really did not have anything figured out for today. Okay. And that will slowly work its way back. I'm not entirely sure where or when or how, so I will hold that off right there, and then we probably like work it back into design over here, because that does need to mesh up there, right? I will say, you know what, actually, okay, now that we're getting the sides in, chat, this is actually starting to look like a good galleon, and I'm really happy about that. Or almost a sloop, almost. Actually, it still looks a little bit too thin for a double-decker, I'm not gonna lie. Am I making it too thin, chat, or is that just... Is this a trust the process moment, or have I made it too thin? I want chat to decide this. Have the wood texture be teak and the cedar be different? Yeah. No, we're gonna keep the wood deck right now, I think, that we have, because I'm quite happy with that texture and that paint color. I'm just deciding, like, how, because I don't want the sides to just be green, you know what I mean? Like... Honestly, I think we just need more paint colors. I think we may just have to extend this to, like, here's 8 different fleet colors, have fun. And then just never do a paint guide for it, because honestly, fuck you guys. None of you get the paint guide for this. But, trust the process? Okay. You'll have larger tree bits around the hull, too. Now, that is true. It will be thickened up, because, like, I'll be doing, like, poles coming in and around, right? So, let's get the sides on here. Also, can we talk about how this is already going way better than the last time we attempted the Cypress, for example? Like, it amazes me how fast I've become a much better builder. Like, I don't know, I'm genuinely amazed by my own improvement. I did not expect to become this good of a builder this fast, compared to, like, how I used to be. But, you know, playing this game every day for a year will do that to me. I mean, French Age of Sail ships tended to be thinner for their width, and blue-green, very French. Oh, let's go, we got French ships. Thick? We'll do we'll do 3 below the main gun. We'll keep that, like, we'll keep the vertical aspects of the Poseidon and just change the width aspects. Because I quite like the design here. That is...
Preston,
Yeah,
I have a message from the field.
Go for it.
This is just harder DWG, not in fighting but building. 8 colors and smooth shaping.
Oh, yeah, go fuck yourself. I realized it. You're not wrong, I'm still mad about it, though. Let's do that with a 2 offset, actually. Alright, real. So real. I'm mad about how real that is. Okay, there we go. Then we'll do some more stone down here. Nice. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know if this is harder Deepwater Guard or it's just easier Onyx Watch yet. We'll see. They gotta go sleep now, but yeah, have a good one, Henry. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this faction will be a nightmare to build. Well, oh, absolutely. I think Finn could fit with the whole Elvish Finn too. Yeah, I agree with you. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare to build for you guys. Let's stretch it out there. There we go. Maidstone? What about Maidstone? Alright. Yeah, I have no idea how we're even gonna begin to shape this part. Like, I could just copy it again. Yeah, I guess I could. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Also me develops an idea immediately. I see through the lies of the Jedi chat. And it goes straight until over here. Interesting. Okay. Why the hell would they do that? Why did they do that? Why? Oh no, he misread Maidstone. I didn't misread Maidstone. I see Maidstone right there. Oh, Mauldstone, you're right. I did misread that. You know what? You got me. Credit to you. You got me. Okay. There we go. So we have that there. I will say, this is actually, it's actually working way better than I thought it was going to, chat. This is already looking way better. Okay, so you start shaping around the front here. Okay. And you also go one in. Curious. So, that's you right here. I'm gonna regret not doing this with painted colors first, but honestly, I don't know what color this actually. Okay, I know this is gonna be secondary, so let's just grab secondary for now, because I know where this is gonna go, and then we can just work on it from there, shall we? So from the front cannon, which is that one there. We can add one more here. We have enough room, chat. We can add another one. Just what's one more cannon between friends, you know? What's one more cannon, chat? There we go. Okay, I think that's a pretty good broadside. And then obviously there's gonna be more at the back here as we slope towards the center here. So just do organic like how I do organic. It's actually so easy to make. Well, in that case, I hope you have a fun time building this, slow boy. I'll give all the bounties over to you, okay? And you can just build the entire faction for me. Smile. Looks in the camera. Alright. So from the last gun... We'll do a wood keel, obviously, or wood bottom. Last gun is exactly... What kind of offset is that? Probably 4 meter, I would guess. Oh, would you look at that? I'm so good at this game, chat. I guessed immediately. How did he know, chat? So from in here, do a 4 meter offsets. Alt Ent. Oh god, oh, I can't use Alt Ent. Oh, okay. I cannot share this design with, but I see he will murder me. I need y'all to know this. There we go. And then how deep does that go? That goes down like what? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only need to do 3, I think. And 2 meters. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need it to be that much. So some kind of slow boy to volunteer to do a whole faction like that. I know, right? Only if you send me your slaves to build my TPD faction for me. We'll just do both, Smile. Just build multiple projects at a time like I do. I do campaign, I do ashes, I do Neater, I do ashes, I do Ruins of Carfion, I do that's flash, not what I wanted. Back up, buddy. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. Wonder why that looked weird. That would be why. Alright. Down here doesn't matter as much the staggering, but we kind of have like a natural staggering from the offsets, which is nice. Okay, so we have that there. God, these fucking galleons are so difficult to make. They'll solve all problems. Oh, we need to hydrate Morgana. How's it going, Morgana? I'm making the second faction style for you, so you can do another bounty. Some more cannon, but I stop, I'll swear. Just one more, bro. Thank you for the hydrate. Always appreciate that jank square corner under there. We're gonna ignore that, okay? Hell yeah, spy sail ships? Yes, we're building the World Walkers right now. It's gonna be our... This is the example craft right now. It's going to be kind of based off of the intricate stonework from Shadow of the Colossus, elves from Tolkien, trees, very planty, very demure, very mindful, very curvy ships. I don't even know if this is, honestly, this might be too square, we'll see. But, we're just going to go from there. We're figuring out the style as we go right now. There's really no style guide. Time for obscure historical knowledge? Hell yeah. Sounds fun. I do love me some good obscure historical knowledge, chat. Alright. Alrighty. So, where to go from here, eh? Where do we go from here, chat? I think we work our way down from this bottom here. So that's another 4-meter offset, it seems. Or is that? No, those are 2-meter offsets, aren't they? $10 says. No, 3-meter. Okay, no, okay, the ones I was looking at were 2-meter. It was this one in between, but I didn't see. So is that two? Okay, 2 4-meters into a 3-meter into 2 meters. Honestly, I see no reason to break that ratio because honestly, it kind of looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do that. Doop, doop, doop. Good, we do have that correct. Let's do up here. This isn't gonna stay blue, don't worry, chat. We're not doing French designs. There we go. Okay. We have a bow now. And we'll probably do a sharper swoop-like bow. Ooh, that's a rough square corner transition. My god. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so that goes into... Ah, okay, I see what they're going for here. I see what they're going for. So they're going into a 2-meter transition right away. Which, we, luckily, don't have to worry about, because I don't think we really have enough room. We only have enough room for 1 2-meter here, so... Yeah, and then we have to do, like, our center line prow, right? So that actually works out rather well for us. This feels very tall compared to how it is, Yeah, I think we raised it up by 1. It feels very tall right now. Look how much, like, honestly, yeah, we barely, just making it a 2-decker instead of a 3-decker, like, look how much smaller it looks into Poseidon. It's crazy. Ah, welcome in, Deka. Sharper is more elegant. That is true. Alright. Let's take the entire bottom of the craft here. Prefab it. There we go. Height, yeah, about there, actually. There we go. Let's do 23. Length, that's... one more height. There we go. Save. Clear. Delete. Load. We want this right here. Just 1 up, just to, yeah, that looks better height proportionally, I think. Alright, and that didn't fuck too much with the main design either. Because keep in mind, like, we're gonna have a lot of, wood underneath, right? Like, down below here, like, we still have to do 2 meters and whatnot, so it's still gonna be tall, it's just gonna be less tall than what it was before. Alright, let's get this saved. Wow, what are you? Quite a few blocks in here, god damn. Oh. Warderens elves guess which language Sindarin was based on. It's one I speak and some granted. Yeah, I knew it was based on Welsh. There was one point in high school where I could speak Sindarin because I was trying to hit on a girl. And like she was fully fluent in Sindarin. She taught herself. She was fully fluent, and it was probably the hottest one I've ever seen someone do. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but absolutely amazing person. Still chat with her occasionally. Okay. Let's see where the rest of this is gonna go, shall we? So this here needs to be... This needs to be like 1 to 2 meter transition. No, that's not what I'm looking for. This right here. Oh, this is a weird transition. Okay. 1 second. There we go. I was gonna say, I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, so they did a square corner because they couldn't offset it back in the day, presumably. But now that we have the technology, chats. We have the technology. It's still a little bit rough, but it's better than what it was before. It's better than what I think it was 2B who built the Poseidon? No, Coney. I will say, I feel like Coney needs to come back to the game. Coney was a good builder back in the day. I'd love to be able to see what they can do with the modern day decos and all that. Okay, how did the rest of us go? Was it just more 2 meters? No, just more. Yeah, okay, I see how that went. So, yeah, because like stuff like this nowadays could easily be built like better, you know what I mean? I love fake languages. I know, it's so cool. Etymology is so... Turns out you can bag Rosen by speaking fake languages more than news at 11. Look, stuff like that is interesting to me. Like, because I love linguistics, first off, and secondly, if you spending time to learn real languages is genuinely impressive. Spending time to learn a language that nobody even uses, like in their IRL, is crazy to me. Plus, it's fun. You can code speak then. Okay. I don't know why I have the Halo theme stuck in my head all of a sudden. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to like slope the deck down, I think, instead of just doing a straight cutoff like what the Poseidon does. Because I do want us to be able to use the bow, and I do want there to be some variation in the deck. We're betraying the French. What do you mean? We're not betraying the French. Crazy how a year of playing this game made me a much better player. Royston proceeds to pawn up the entirety of a faction and see one guy build for him. Certified Royston Hood classic. To be honest, that's completely understandable. Yeah, like it's impressive. It's genuinely impressive when people take the time to dedicate themselves to one fin. It shows ambition. It shows drive. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever dated someone who has like no passion? It sucks. It sucks when people don't have any, like, one of my favorite fins is, seeing somebody get excited about something, and like when you are dating someone who doesn't get excited about anything, it's boring as hell. I'm sorry. It is. Alright. Sail ships are great because I get to show my obscure knowledge about random fins about them. That would require me to have dated someone. You know what? Fair enough. Thank you for the save your vehicle. Have we got any progress on the names for a ship, chat? Do we have any progress yet? Do I have permission to make a bomb catch? Go for it. Alright. So I see here that this is... Okay, this follows the stonework here, so we can do that right away. Let's put you here. You here. No, it's another 4. Then you. Nope. Then you. Then you. Then you. There we go. Okay. God, I do love the way that sail ships are layered. This is actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Jort sailor, excuse me? Giant cram mortar sail ship incoming? Hell yeah, make sure to hydrate a Val. How's it going today? God, it seems like everyone just came in at once. But yes, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Currently working on the... we don't have a name for it yet, so do feel free in chat to suggest names. We're going for a nomadic elven plant people who are also like a fallen empire. Or a fallen civilization. I'm not going to say empire, they were never that big. But, so like, like, there's a lot of Grove inspiration, there's a lot of like Tolkien inspiration. Sail should be made of denim? No. I can't legally say on Twitch what I want to tell you, but you know what I want to tell you. You know the gif I'm sending you, Syrup. I'll just stop playing RC15 for a while. What's RC15? Robocraft, presumably? Because you've been on a Robocraft binge. But yeah, no, Morgana, if you want to do anything for the style, like, go ahead. Just keep in mind, but style guide is not done yet. We only have 2 paint colors confirmed right now, which is the stone color and the deck color. So, do not expect much. Robocraft 15? Yeah, I figured as much. We had the reads, chat. Alright. Okay, let's take this. Let's start cooking here, chat. What if we did offsets here to offset it? Wow. I'm a genius, chat. And that way we can kind of make it slope up into itself, you know what I mean? Like, let's do 2 here. 2 offsets, and then we can just, yeah, because that will bring us past here. Interesting, okay. The one thing I'm worried about is I don't like the look of this here. I don't think I'm gonna like this look. Well, actually, you know what? No, that could work. Maybe that works. Because it's a little bit chunkier on the side. You can see where it squares off at the front. And I'd rather avoid that because I like having the sharpness because it defines more elegance to me. Plus it also, I don't know, it just looks more sloped and nicer to me. So let's do that and then we can move into some chunky. Dramatic names, Wayfinder, Wanderer. I like Wanderer. Call it Gunner Facilis. No, I am not going to do it. It's an archive project of Robocop. Yeah, I know. You've explained it to me. I just didn't know the acronym at first. Yes, keep yourself safe. So true. Well, wait until the style guide comes out, but until then I shall ice, and other than that I shall await the happy times of giant water sail ship. Yeah, you could probably get the functionality done. And like the basic hull. Because like, you know the basic hull is going to be a sail ship. So you could definitely get that part done. It's just going to be all the accoutrement that you don't know about yet. Because like, we're going to be doing a bunch of plant routes. I know for a fact I want to have one heavy armor route come through here, come diagonally down this way, strategically avoid the canyon so we don't have to redo the canyon build, come down along the belt here, and then come up in here and into a window. I know I want that much for sure. Oh, I just thought, what if we have the bowsprit also be part of a route from the other side? Oh god, that's gonna be annoying to do. What if we have the bowsprit form from two routes, the two routes that like follow all the way up here and then go into the bowsprit? Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for suggesting that, chat. The ship is not good, just call it fertilizer. Jeez, tough crowd today, Jesus. Alright, let's do one of the 2 meter inverse. Something like this, maybe? No, that works. Could round it off here, actually. What if we round it off here? Then we bring it up one this way, like this. Wait a second, chat, and we might be cooking here. Okay, yeah, and then that way we can just keep this coming up this way. And then we'll do the same thing up here with this idea. And then that goes right into... Okay, I think we figured it out, chat. Holy shit. We're actually kind of good at the game. There we go. I think that solves our bow problem, doesn't it? It's gonna look a bit funky, and obviously we can monitor it as we go along and fix it, but I think for the most part that solves our current issue. No, it's gonna look so weird at the front. I don't like that. Do I trust? Is this a trust the process moment? Do I have to just learn to trust myself? I don't know. I don't know about this, chat. If you take out certain cannons to have roots on them too, absolutely, yeah. Trust the process? Okay, we'll trust the process, and then I'll be really sad when the process doesn't work, okay? I appreciate you guys have more confidence in me than I do, though. It's nice, because I feel like by now I would have absolutely restarted if I was on my own, if I didn't have chat here. Because, like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, you know what? Maybe it does work, chat. Maybe it does work. And then what we do is we just raise the... Yeah, so instead of like having it sink down at the front, we just raise it into the bowsprit. Because that way we can still have multiple decks. With sail ships, it's best to trust yourself until something is clearly wrong, and then if something is, you can redo entire areas considering how pattern-based they are. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll believe you guys. I'll trust you guys. I won't trust the process, but I'll trust y'all. Which I'm sure has never led me astray before. Yeah, because we might be able to, like, just deco slope that up, honestly. Raised, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking raised at the front for sure, for sure. Alright. Okay, there we go. ba 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 ba. I want to play Halo again now, damn it. Yeah, so I think right here, what if we do... What if we did something like this? Like, well, that wouldn't work. Damn it, okay, that doesn't work how I wanted it to. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. We ball for now. We'll worry about. We'll fix this later. We'll fix this in post. It's fine, Chad. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, I definitely don't like that front. Definitely got to change that. We're gonna have a bowsprit coming out of air, but we can change that in post. It's fine. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fixing that's gonna need to happen here. This ain't good, Chief. Raised, yes, yeah. I'm gonna raise the deck now. See what we can do here. There we go. Yeah, maybe if we decoed it out with. Maybe if we raised it all as one. Maybe this could work. I really am not a fan of this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's do 4 meters this way. 2 meters this way. Let's do that for now. Yeah, let's assume that. It needs to be 3 meters actually. 1 second. Okay, let's assume something like this, yeah? Okay, you know what? Maybe if we do it like this, that works. I think if we do it like this, that works. I make a bomb catcher satisfaction. I'm absolutely naming it in Welsh, and you cannot stop me, to be fair. I name all projects in Welsh at this point until I finish them. That's fair. Thank you to hydrate. Honestly, we could look into whatever, like, what are some Welsh tree names? Does Welsh use a lot of loanwords for proper nouns, or do you think we could get away with, like, doing... Because, honestly, Welsh could be an interesting faction naming scheme. Not to just devolve Welsh into just a naming scheme, but I mean, like, in terms of... It could be really interesting if we do Welsh. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about it right now, chat. Because Welsh would absolutely work as a naming scheme. Like, we just, like, grab some loanwords from Welsh. Because I'm pretty much already doing that with Japanese for Silver Snow, right? Like, I'm doing a lot of... Honestly, you know what? Bringing linguistics into this could be really fun. Because, like, the secret project I have right now for Silver Snow is called Kura Okami. And, like, the runes over its magic guns are specifically the kanji, like, the complex kanji for the large guns for Okami, which is, I think it's 32 strokes, and then there's a 28 stroke simplified version for the smaller guns. I was doing a deep dive onto Shintoism last night, and I think that could be really interesting. I'm not calling it the longest town name. We have some loanwords, but most of them are good in original. Yeah, like what would be like what would U be like the tree, like the U tree in Welsh? What is that? Because I know it's a common tree in England and in Wales. Because I'm pretty sure the Welsh longbow is made out of yew originally, is it not? U as in Y-E-W. But I am curious now. 3 by 3 here. Alright, position that upwards. We position that forwards. We make sure we have the right color. That'd be a good start. Call it Worcestershire sauce. Oh my god, Diesel. Also, Diesel, it's a Monday. Don't you work today? What are you doing here? Alright, yeah, I kind of like this better, I think, having the 3 by 3 down here, and then we just work with this fucked up transition down here. It's like, what is that, like, So you can do 2 meter offset. No, that would have to be a 1 to 3 meter slope. No, that looks bad. We'll have to do a 2 meter slope here. We're 3 to 2 meters, sorry. There we go. And honestly, what if we just keep that and deco over a square corner? Yeah, that works. There's probably a cleaner transition block we can use there, though, isn't there? I would, if I was a bedded man, chat. Yeah, there we go, that works. And then we just accept that that's going to be a weird angle. It's going to be a little bit crinkly, but you know what? That doesn't look bad, chat. I think that can work for what we want. And then it's just that weird middle angle there, but I think we have to get rid of. I don't like that the little sloping at the front there. So let's redesign that. I'm at work, I just have you in the background so I can say something stupid every 10 minutes. Oh, base, let's go. Okay, let's fix this, because I don't like it curving out like this. I want it to, well, I don't like it curving in. I want it to curve out more on itself. It needs to insist on itself. You know what I mean, chat? Nope, not metal. Nice try, Deepwater Guard. You're not gonna get me this time, fucker. But like I'm sitting here shaking. Like I haven't built Deepwater Guard in 2 hours, chat. Or last time you bet you were Maidstone for a month. You know what? That's a fair point. I should be careful with that. You is when from Old English, though it's not sure which way it goes around. Not gonna lie. Yeah, when? Okay, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that because that is different. It's different enough. Like so, it's caps lock. Hello. All right, I have caps lock on. Let's turn that off. I quite like that because that's different enough that it makes it feel unique, but it's also it's still tree themed. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, Morgana. You'll be used as the official namer for this faction because I do not know Welsh. I'll probably look into Welsh mythology as well, because I'm pretty sure Welsh mythology is separate from like Brittonic, right? Or is it similar enough? Because I think like I would love to be able to have a massive ship called the Pendragon, but also I feel like that might be a little bit too eastern from Wales. I don't know how different the two mythologies are. I assume there's a lot of overlap because of cultural diffusion, and also just the fact that they've been unified for almost 1,000 years, but... okay. So we have to be one... Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, the front of the ship is looking better, too. I think the offsets into the 3 meter tall is a good idea. If you want Welsh mythology, look at the Mabinogion. Okay, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, because like, I know for like the Silverstone Shogunate, I've been deep diving into Shintoism lately. I've been reading the Kojiki. I've been reading a bunch of other articles on early Shintoism and like just how it evolved from Buddhism and whatnot. And I'd like to do the same for Wales because this is a fun little cultural study for me, as well as the fact that I like being able to pull from multiple sources when building my lore like this. It's always a great time. All right. Okay. Let's actually just keep this here. Ooh, you know what? No. No. There we go. Let's do another... Yeah, you know what? I think that works. Chat, as always, do tell me if something doesn't work and I'm just being delusional. Always appreciated being informed when I'm being delusional. Okay, there we go. I think that starts as the start of... And then we do... Okay, let's back you up. Let's do another one. This will be where it meets with the stone. And then we'll have the stone raise up to join it. There we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you guys were right. I had to trust the process. This is looking great so far. I'm starting to like this. Okay. Here's how we can still win, chat. Here's how we can... Yeah. We just need Quarry's counterattack on the style guide, but no. I've been playing a lot of Hoi 4 lately. and Stellaris. Like, I've been getting so much back into Paradox games, and I'm so happy because I fucking love Paradox games. All right, let's do a stone ring around the Rosie here. This will be our raised deck. Actually, I was really excited for how Stellaris went on Saturday, for those of you who attended. It was so much fun. My main question to you guys now, though, is always trust the process. True. Lurk bites. Like, bites you. Been working for an hour just stuck in process. Hey, no worries, A. A, come here. A, come here. You should listen to me as you work on your stuff. We can do parallel work, or what was it called? Like, yeah, it's parallel work. See, I'm chatting right now. Which means, you know, it's like we're a conversation. We're chatting. So you work on stuff, I work on stuff. It'll be a great time. Alternatively, I will just drag you into the call, and then we can parallel work that way. Because it'd be nice to have some yap right now. I don't have anything to yap about today. Yapston is gone today, chat. It's tragic. I know. Okay, we can do something like that. That's a very basic form of what I want to do. But I think something like this works at least. There we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I kind of like the curve on that. I'm not going to lie. Look at that curve. That's very phallic shaped. God fucking damn it. You know what? It's fine. It looks fine. I will say the actual like overall profile here is quite nice. I kind of want to extend it back this way as well and make the rear a little bit longer. At least the same width as the front there. Oops, made a dick. It happens to the best of us. I'm back, still building the 74 gunner. We're doing a double decker, yes. We're not doing a triple. We've gotten most of the hull shape done, actually, Trifonus. I'm really happy with this. Body doubling, thank you. That's the word. Yeah, it's parallel play, which is like something for kids' developments. It was body doubling, but I was looking for that was the ADHD fin. Thank you. Doing potentially frustrating work in the presence of someone else to maintain motivation of dopamine, common in the neurodivergent community, especially ADHD. Yes, body doubling is what saves me. It's why I work so well with Potan Quarry whenever we get them on stream. Yeah, I think we make the back the same width as the front, though. Which means, do I have to redesign any of this? Probably. Actually, you know what? No, let's keep the front. Okay, you know, it looks like a dick, but honestly, the reason why the back looks thinner is because we haven't filled in the holes yet. So once again, we'll trust the process, and we'll go from there. What do you mean? It has no balls. Its balls fell off, but yes. No, I'm really happy with how this looks, actually. You guys were right, I just have to trust the process. Alright, let's get this in. Let's get this out onto a tray. God, I love Steve Emery. He's such a good content creator. I wish he did more, but also, like, he's given himself botulism so many times. So I'm kind of glad that he's not doing more. Because, like, I'm genuinely scared for that man's health. But, why does it look like a dick? We still need to fill the holes. Look, it's the right tool for the right job, okay? There we go. Let's copy that. Move to the front. Man, I'm actually so ecstatic that this is working out how I thought it was going to. I genuinely thought this was. I was already ready to restart after I saw how it looked that first time, and that's the main reason why I stream too, chat. Is because it lets me get away with shit like this, which I normally wouldn't do on my own. Because like it's hard to restart something on stream. Okay, the front looks bad. We gotta redo that. Yeah, so this part needs to be redone. The side looks great. This part looks horrible. So we'll figure out how to redo this shaping. We have to do work on stream. I thought these were 2 hours for shitpost sessions. I know, right? It's crazy. The ads are gonna be coming soon. I'll actually play them right now, and then that way they don't play during raw roasts. So everyone get up, take a stretch, take some water, go from there. Do your best. I know I'm gonna take a quick little break here, so I'll be right back, chat. Alrighty, chat. I am back. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Let us take a look. So yeah, I think, okay, you know what I think we do at the front, chat? I was just thinking about this. What if we start like a giant root at the front that goes into the bowsprit? Because that way we don't have to worry about it curving back in on itself. Like, let's just do, let's just do some heavy armor here. Like, we start it here. 1 second. Then obviously we can shape it as we go along. And then we just go from here up. Actually, you know what? No. I don't know how we're going to do that circle up. We'll figure it out as we go along, but I think something here-ish coming out and going like, let's say this way. There we go. Something like that-ish. That's going to be a lot more circular when we do it, obviously, and then like just have it extend around the lip of this here, and then come back in at this section. I think could be really interesting. Or have it like come over the deck and into the front front mast post. You know what I mean? That's a good shout. That's what I'm thinking right now. The front looks stinky. Yeah, we're fixing it. Don't worry. I think something like that does not help the phallic allegations. We're gonna ignore that. Let's work on the back. I honestly don't think I have the skill to do the bow how I'm envisioning it right now. I might discuss it with Corey and just sit down in a call. Maybe we'll discuss that during Castle Crashers tonight, Corey. We'll just talk about how we'd want to do that. Also, Carson... Okay, I know Carson's available for Castle Crashers. Bone, are you available for Castle Crashers tonight? I would gladly play some Castle Crashers tonight, if people are available. We'll just be playing in our Discord for those of you who don't know normally. Work on the back, give it a flared base as well. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we have the front there. We want to fix that over here and then go into a 4 meter, 3 meter. Okay, oh, okay, I see how it's done. Neat. Honestly, you know, I'm looking at the secondary here for the underwater wood, and it's like, you know, it's kind of cooking. It's kind of cooking. Maybe we should do blue ships, chat. Maybe we should just go into full French style for Age of Sail. We've pretty much designed every ever faction based off of French ships at some point or another. What's one more? What is one more, chat? Alright, let's do this into there. Which means you need to be into here. Which means y'all need to figure out what the fuck is going on over here. Alright, we figured it out. Nice. Based? Okay. Cool. No idea how I managed that. Redeemed hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Always appreciated. I will take that in just a second here. Let me figure out what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, see that unironically is the only part that works. That's crazy. Alright, take my hydrate. Take some more plant-based craft names. Philodon, beech tree, selinin, holly, and pyguidin? I'll need pronunciation guides in Welsh if I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll just look up. Maybe I'll just look up the vowel shift myself at some point. Sharp cheekbones on that bow. Yes. Well, I'm sure somebody can deco that out for me. We'll find someone in the factory for that. Same with the heavy armor bits and pieces lying around. Let's actually do that right now. Because the heavy armor is kind of going to be like a belt, I guess, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just looking at this with the free ships. Look at that. Imagine that's what it would look like with the sails on it. It's going to be great. This also helps for my Riker-style builds eventually learning how to build these types of ships. Because Riker-style is what's really plaguing me right now, is I don't have any galleon. I'm not good at designing galleons. So it'll be nice to have this in my pocket. So even if this doesn't work out as a design, it'll be a good it'll be good practice, you know what I mean? There we go. Let's put that in there. Let's put you in there. There we go. Ooh, no, that needs to be wood, doesn't it? 1 second, chat. There we go. Alright, and now we need to... Jesus Christ, who lets me design this shit? My god. Alright, let's do this. Because that needs to be open because the gun's gonna go there. And hear me out here, chat. What if we do that? No. No, that looks horrific. That's also not great. Yeah, that flips it upside down. Ooh, okay, maybe. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Let's see what that looks like if we scale it up a little bit. That might be the shape. That is, I think that's the shape we're looking for. Because look, that blends perfectly up here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we need. Let's go. Huge. Poggers in chat. Alright. Yeah, well, hello, Fluffy. How's it going? Yeah, I know, right? You don't even include a locker of tuna. We're gonna get to the tuna, don't worry. Also, Neko, I hate designing galleons. Why do I do this to myself, Neko? What is the ship? This is the Morgana, how do I pronounce yen? It's you in Welsh. I'm pronouncing it like yen. Yuen? Yew tree. I'm just gonna look it up. English to Welsh. Let's hear what the AI says. Ewen. There we go. Okay. Morgana, tell me if my pronunciation is correct or not. Ewen is how it's spelt here. Owen? Yeah, okay, so Owen is correct. Okay, nice. Yes, we had the Owen. Which honestly, I think is a beautiful ship name. For something made out of mostly teak and oak, but... Owen? Okay. How can it be a galleon without a galleon? We haven't got there yet, relax. Trust me, I'll put tuna cans in this faction for you. But they're all gonna be cracked open and spilt over. There's just gonna be a corner with like Neko sitting in it with like a can opener and like multiple broken open cans. I think that'd be a really fun little I think that'd be a really fun little deco. Why are you pouting? You get the tuna. Add candles, please? No, that will burn the ship down. Do you see how much wood is here? I haven't even got to the intricate stonework yet. Oh my god, I do need to eventually use... I don't know how I want to do a stonework yet. I want to do it like Shadow of the Colossus because I fucking love how Shadow of the Colossus looked. How dare you depict me so accurately? Look, I know my friends. Okay. Actually, I need to go deck on my random little fox with a witch hat for an Easter egg on a craft I work on. Oh, nice. I don't want to do a rear chat. What if I just what if I just yapped for 15 minutes and stalled? Have we considered this, chat? Have you considered if I just stall for the next 15 minutes? What if I did that? Wouldn't that be so cool, chat? If I just stalled? I think that'd be really cool, honestly. I should make a cosplay one with Incendiary. Oh god. What is happening here? We are currently working on the Elven designs. We got a galleon started. I'm actually quite happy with it. I hate designing galleons. Roar sailboat? No problem by me. Yeah, so we're working on the road walkers. We have a naming scheme established. It's going to be tree names, but in Welsh, because that way we're not just copying Borderwise's Hawaii. Damn that man for being able to outsource like easier styles. Like I love Borderwise's factions. Don't get me wrong; they're great concepts. But his stylistic choices are a little bit easier than mine, which means that he can get a lot more work done faster than I can, and which means he gets to steal all the good fucking ideas. I'm sad. Alright. yeah, I think we have like the raised bow at the front, just one level so that it's not mirroring the back. Because I do want the stern to be taller than the front. But I think if we just go up one level, that should work quite nicely. Then we can have cannons on the front, kind of like what Borderwise did. Oh, and we can have like, we can have plant roots come up and be the border. We'll have the plants just overgrow into the stonework. So we'll do intricate stonework plus the plant life at the front, and that could be like an armored bow. Can I confirm the ice is time consuming? Yeah, honestly, yeah. Look at the Poseidon for 15 minutes and ever Onyx watch sail ships for inspiration. That's literally what I've done. I've looked at the Poseidon for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, you're saying to make it to roast? Yeah, just stall by looking at the Poseidon. Yeah. But otherwise, the stylistic choices is to have no unifying styles or sub-faction styles in the way that says let's say Pathos style does. Yes, and I love Borderwise. I feel like his campaign could be a bit more stylistically cohesive, but also he's outsourced so much, right? So I get why it's not. I wish it was, if that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Let's bring this back here. Alrighty. Get rid of that. Have you there. I'd have to do something a little bit more interesting than that 4 meter there, but you know what? That should be fine for now. I am really happy with how this looks so far. Quick question, Roar, when is roast? Roar. I hate you, Carson. Roast is in 15 minutes. No, the fun is the chaos of the styles. I guess, and like that's for everyone. I don't know. I'm saying personally for my own preferences, I prefer to have cohesive styles that like you can look at a faction and immediately know what faction it is. To be honest, the plan is to figure out what the hell we're doing once we have all the submission slots filled. Okay, but don't you have like 400 craft right now? Why is there more submission slots? You have like, Borderwise was telling me he has like 400 craft. That's insanity to me. Multiple craft almost done, but not a single one ready for roasts. Aw, Munpa! That's the worst, isn't it? When you have like multiple projects ready, but none of them are done. Alright. A big part of this style for me is I'm going to have to learn that not everything has to like function together. Like, I'm going to be having heavy armor right here, for example. That will just be there, because it's part of the vine. Holy shit, Leaves from the Vine reference chat. Isn't that crazy? For those of you who were there yesterday when Arrow and I were discussing... Or, no, not yesterday, sorry. Saturday when we were discussing Avatar. So let's do this. We'll have this part... We'll have the vines at the front be symmetrical. Yeah, so like having slopes connected by only slopes is going to be really weird to me. But it's part of the aesthetic. It's something I have to learn to get used to. We'll keep that there as like a connection fin between the bow and the front, and then the rest of that can be asymmetry on how they get to the bow. Because that's how we're going to incorporate asymmetry into this faction. We're going to be having asymmetrical tree roots all the way around. That's like 2 SCWs. I know, it's crazy. It's like 2 Neaters almost. Just going to submit the unfinished monstrosity. Go for it. Just trying to add a tier 1 Robocraft wheel. It's very tedious, very fair. Also for Roast, can I submit my ship again? You already reviewed it before, not the one on Saturday, but I did decos to it. Very small difference, just to make aesthetic better. If it's a small difference, then I would say no. If you've made a major change based on feedback, then absolutely, because I don't mind providing more feedback. But if it's just oh yeah, I added like 4 decos, then it probably doesn't need the feedback, honestly, because my feedback will either be, yep, you fixed what was wrong with it, or my feedback will be, nope, you still haven't fixed it. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion there. There we go, let's get that fixed up. No, we messed that up already, actually. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, like, so if you do a lot on it and you want to have feedback based on that stuff, that's perfectly fine. Just if it's only like a small amount, then it would just be me saying, yep, you fixed it, and then we move on, right? It wouldn't be really useful. Wouldn't be really educational either. Which, that's what I want to do with Roros. I would like to make it educational as possible. Because as much as funny as it is being able to go like, lol, looks bad, man, I do actually want it to be a useful resource for people to look back on and go like, okay, this is what I can fix, this is what I can improve, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Me once again saying, you know what I mean, to chat when knowing full well they have no idea what I mean. This is a common trope here. There we go, get you. Smash you in and get you in. There we go. Alright, so there's our front raised deck. No idea how we're going to get to it yet. I will say I actually really do like that bow shape now. Aside from like the very front where it looks a little bit finicky, but The sides look, it looks great in profile. You know? There we go, just fix that deco there. And once we get that front fixed up and like the heavy armor all the way around, it'll be looking great. Small difference fixed what was wrong, SS on showcase. Significant changes, re-roast. Exactly, I think that's a really good system, actually. Hope I can find time to touch it up. Could be submitted a variant of the letter of mark. Isn't your variant you just took off the pontoons? Oh, sorry, never mind. I'd eat that deck. Sorry, I just got a message there and I... Oh man, I'm making so many plans lately and I'm very excited for them. Cause I got a Sins of a Solar Empire group now, which I'm really excited for. I have a Civ 6 group now, which to be fair, it's the same Civ 6 group as before, we didn't make plans before. Alright, I want to play more Stellaris. I really want to... I like Hollow Knight, chat. I really do. I kind of... Do we want to do more Stellaris, or do we want to do... Here, we're going to allow some Democracy Made Manifest, chat. Just for you guys. Just for you guys today. You get some democracy. Alright. Stellaris or Hollow Knight? I put Jollow Knight. Hollow Knights. We'll change up the schedule, and then whichever one we don't do today, we'll do tomorrow. So you're still going to get the same amount of content this week. I just want to know if I can change it around. Stellaris. Because I'd like to continue our little empire that we did yesterday. There we go. You guys get some democracy. Little democracy is a treat. Exactly, democracy. More genocide. Oh my god. Ah, democracy. Whichever one you take the player probably would make the better stream. That is true. But also, I want to play both of them. I do want to play Stellaris more. But I know that we gotta get through Hollow Knight. Because we've been playing it since New Year's. And goddamn is it a big game. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a massive fucking game. Alright, so we have our roots there. Obviously the roots can get smaller or bigger depending on where they go. I'm not worried about that. I want the ones at the front to be massive, and I want the ones at the rear to be massive. And then they can like thin out around the section here. So maybe like have it come up here into the mast. And then have this one back here come up here into the mast, and then do like little stragglers going in and like weaving in and out of the cannons, which are just like single armor heavy armor poles that we can then like deco into looking more like a root system. We'll see how it goes, but these roots made for sale, and it's so true. All right, it does seem like Stellaris is the bigger contender today. No game is worth it when it's a job to play it. Games can always wait. That's true. I would like to point out it's not a job to play Hollow Knight. Every time I play Hollow Knight, I always enjoy it. I do just feel like I want to do Stellaris more today. Because I love strategy games. I love getting to share strategy games with you guys. And it's been great fun playing. Like, Saturday was probably the most fun I've had on stream in such a long time. Not because of anything wrong, it's just because it was such a fresh and new experience. Alright, there we go. I like that for stonework back there. The back of this is looking quite nice. Let's see how we swope this in, shall we? I think it is just, yeah, it's just a 2x3. That should be easy enough. What did you do up here? The fuck? Why? Why is it like that? That's weird. Alright, whatever, I don't care. See if I care. Yeah. Alright. We'll just copy to Poseidon up here, as always. Because when in doubt, just, I don't know, copy what someone else did. I don't give a shit. Look. It wouldn't be in, if it wasn't going to be copied, it wouldn't be in the game, chat. That's my philosophy. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Why does that look weird? It's an inverse, isn't it? It sure is. Ah, I see why it looks weird now. We want to take it back here. Take it back now, y'all. We might even do 2 hops this time, chat. We shall see. Put you in there. Put you in there. We put... We'll do a stonework later. Like I said, we'll deco it later. Alright, Stellaris very convincingly won that. Well, actually, there was only 10 votes, and there's 23 of you. Come on. I give you guys a smidge of democracy, and you guys don't vote. SMH, what is this? The States? Hawkins made really good tutorials. Did any of you watch those? Basically never do modern style, but the Hawkins tutorials had me wanting to build a more realistic boat. Started as I have 2 other craft I'm supposed to be working on. Yeah, I've seen Hawkins tutorials. I quite like his tutorials. They're well paced. I need to work on the pacing for my tutorials, I feel. That's where I'm at right now. To be honest, I wouldn't care because your content is usually good, but I would consider single genocide or galactic genocide. To me, galactic is better. Chimera is work in progress and ready for roasting, I guess. Okay, nice. Hotat when he's forced to hand in a work in progress build like everyone else. Alright, I say forced, he's not forced, he just decided to. There we go. Ooh, I like that little detail there. Why the fuck are you drag racing at 1:22 p.m.? You have an exhaust. You have a muffler. Fucking use it. Don't accelerate. I fucking hate people around. I hate people in this city. I fucking hate them. All they do is they fucking go at the stop sign and then they fucking haul ass from the stop sign as if they think their pavement princess truck is gonna make them look cooler. I fucking hate them. Anyway, that's my rant today against pavement princesses. Straight pipes are cringe. Average gas sniffers. Honestly, like that's what I'm saying. Like, look, I live in a very rural area. If you need a big truck, which, you know, a lot of people do, that's fine. I don't care. Fucking use it correctly. That's all I'm caring. That's all I care about. Just use the goddamn thing correctly. Stop with this whole like cringe like, oh, I need my big like, you know, crew cab because I go around town, but it's like the cleanest truck you'd ever see. It's so like they're so fake. Like you are very clearly not a like, you know, a hard-working farmer, because otherwise your truck would be dirty as fuck. He's placed 2 blocks total. And then we're winning for the trains. So true. I'm just saying, you'd never see someone drag racing trains, chat. That's all I'm saying. You'd never see it. Do you know why? Because train owners are responsible. Train owners is a weird term. Don't know how I feel about that, but you know what? That's okay. I forgive you, chat. Alright, let's get in here. Let's just do stone for this part, honestly. Like I said, we could, like, oh, you know, we could add, like, artificial inlays into it afterwards, too, with, like, stone plates. That could be really interesting. Hawk tutorial. Shut the fuck up, Arrow. Welcome in, Arrow. How's it going today? Rock Tua? That's a bannable offense. That's it. I'm shaming. Alright, let's do that there. Then we have one in here as well, which works out great. So we get 2 extra cannons up here. Not shabby, if I do say so myself. But yes, hello, Arrow. We are currently copying from a different style to make our own style. How's your day going? Actually gonna shoot Swowboy for this. Clearly Roar doesn't like being called out. What do you mean? It's not... You saying Rock Tua does not call me out. That just makes me, like, ugh. Ew. Roar says that in my DMs all the time. It's so weird. Literally, I don't, and you know it. No, I just go, yep, or pog. Just because I mimic you. Alright, let's take this. We want this right here, actually. Okay, does that come out by 1? No, that goes in by 1. Okay. Alright. We got this, chat. The Rock Tua allegations. I can, you know, honestly, Arrow, I would say I can show my DMs with you right now. I think that's a bad idea for both of us. So instead of doing that, we won't. That's metal, goddammit. Take that there. Do that. Nope, every way around is what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, that works. Take some wood. I hate how much I make myself laugh at my own stupid jokes. Getting VCU owl. That bad, huh? We cannot. No, yeah, I was gonna say, like, oh yeah, I'll share my DMs right now to prove that Arrow's lying. And I was like, you know what? No, especially recently. Recently we've been getting a little bit too spicy. So, I guess we can't do that. We'll have to figure out something else. The Roar situation is crazy. Please do. Show the DMs then. No. Hey, yo. Why is Quarry yelling about being forced into VC? Just go in the VC. Get in the VC, Quarry. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be a different color, but we'll maintain it as wood, I think. The spice must flow. So true. Alright, actually, you know what? Let's do it as stone here. No, because that's not going to work how I want it to. Like, I want that to be stone. I do. But I don't think it works how I want it to. Alright, give me a second here, Chaz, as we figure this out. We'll get the back done and then we'll move over to roasts. I don't mind cutting a little bit into Stellaris time today. So that means we'll just do Hollow Knight tomorrow after Sprocket. Also, how do we feel about Sprocket? Like, I'm kind of excited to play it, but I haven't seen much hype for it in the Discord lately. I do want to try it out, though. I'm excited for geometric internals. That just seems really interesting to me. We'll do it that way. Use wood blocks like that quite often. It's not really an issue since it's just if you want to have more decos or more blocks. Yeah, pretty much. Doing CC in general VC, or are we taking this to the test unit? Oh, we'll do it in general VC. People can watch after if they want. We're Roach. Rock and Stone. You can just say Rock and Stone. That already matches what we do. To be fair, wood lets you spec in the satellites. What? No, I just use scale. Proud of myself for that, even though a monkey can probably figure it out. Also, remember that one critique you had me of using the wood 1x1 to get the nice wood finish? Figured out material override to fix that and replaced it with 4-meter beams. Hell yeah, sounds good. Sprocket is fire, but geometric internals is stone out unstable release. No, I have the beta open. We stone? Wait, you actually don't know about that, Roy? Wood for satellites. Is that something I should know about? Oh, Ray is about to hit me with, like, this is the biggest setup of all time. I'm telling you right now, chat. Ray is about to hit me with, like, the largest D's nut joke. Look up Japanese satellite. Wood satellites. Oh, it's actually a fin. First wooden satellite. Oh, I have not. When was this? Oh, this was a few months ago. Oh, that explains why I haven't heard about it. I haven't kept up with aerospace industry. I've been mostly keeping up with archaeological world. How the fuck did they get wood to... Wood is porous. Even if you used a hardwood, like, but that... Lignosat. They used a Latin word for word. That's amazing. Because, like, I like the idea of timber being used in space because it's renewable. It's not like... How are they going to survive atmosphere? You still need metal at some point. Or a heat shield, at least. Wood is more durable in space than on Earth because there's no water or oxygen that would rot or inflame it, Murata added. Okay. Oh yeah, wood ones would just burn up instead of creating aluminum oxide. Okay. How are you gonna... Yeah, you still need to, like, have some type of metal that would cause space... Interesting, okay. The deep space guard is real... Yeah, that's interesting. Deep water guard in space! Difference between wood and timber? Wood and timber are the same thing. So timber is... Wood is, like, just a material. Timber is a specifically cut type, so you can have, like, wood planks. Wood planks are also referred to as timber. It's just pretty much the same thing for all intents and purposes. Alright, you can leak what I just sent you. Oh, can I? Rock 2. That is the most fucking edited... That is the most heavily edited screenshot I have ever seen. But also, that's still better than what our... That's still actually better than what our last fucking DMs were. Just a quote from Arrow, and I was... Arrow saying, I was about to... say, did you go down or something, with me saying LMAO, yes, Roarcoin plummeted. And I will not provide any more context for that conversation. This is a plastiglomerate all over again. Honestly, I'm genuinely surprised by how you keep surprising me with new material uses. They don't get the orbit by their own power. I know they don't get the orbit by their own power. Satellites are not built for re-entry. I'm not worried about re-entry. I'm worried about exit velocity, because you still get some heat generated by air friction when you go up. Even to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by taxes. Space! I fucking love that Tim Curry bit. It's so good. Alright, let's put you... Hermst. Let's do this. Let's do it the other way because that will just look cleaner. Remember, when in doubt, chat, always use the longer blocks for more health when you can. It just makes stuff look better. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah, we're gonna cut into this the last time a little. We are over roasts already, I will admit. But hear me out, chat. What if I kept going now that I'm inspired? Actually, no, I'm not that inspired. We'll finish this bit. I'll save it, and then we can come back to this later. Just had a whole character arc in that decision-making process there. Goddamn. All right. Yeah, I'll send this to Quarry. See if he wants to finish the haul at least. I feel like I provided a good.
I have a message from the field. Start roasting streamer.
Yes, Forsen, I will. Don't worry. All right, Corey, I'm gonna send this your way. See if there's anything you want to do. Maybe just finish off the back similar to the Poseidon, like how I did. The bottom, same thing. Just do like the a little bit of how they did it. If you're interested, of course. If you're not, no worries. I'll send it to you regardless, and then we can also work on this afterwards. We can talk about it after stream. Alrighty. I'm quite happy with this design so far. It's gone pretty good. The VCers wonder, the people must know when roasts are. It's God, you guys. It's like you guys only care about roast. Why do you guys never care about me as a person? Everyone always asks when roast. No one ever asks how's roasts. You know, it's crazy. All right, there you go, Corey. Delivered fresh to your DMs. Let me know what you cook on it. I'm curious. There we go. Why roast? Yeah, no one asks why. Yeah, actually, no. Quite a few people ask why roast. The answer is All right, as for the colors, we have our fleet colors saved right now. Actually, we don't. So let's get those saved. Save these here. This will be World Walkers. I'm gonna use that name later. I'm gonna change that name eventually. We have the detail and main saved at least. We can change the secondary and trim when we figure out how we want to do that. I think we're definitely gonna have. I think we'll have trim as like a dark green for the roots. Or actually, maybe for the leaves, because maybe we will put a canopy above the masts. I kind of like the idea of having live-in sails. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I think a canopy could be really interesting. And then we'll also have trim for like some like offshoots from the roots, because I just realized the roots are probably gonna be the same color as the deck, or maybe we'll do secondary as like a darker brown. We'll see. But then that also leaves. What the fuck are we gonna make the side? God, we're gonna need like 8. We're gonna need 8 fleet colors for this fucking build, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. For everyone, space communism. Let's just say there's a reason why Borderwise stopped doing subscriber craft reviews. And I didn't know that he did subscriber craft reviews. And like I'm not doing it with the intent of people like showing off designs. I'm doing it with the intent of being educational. So I don't mind helping people. It's not like oh, I hate doing this. It's just okay, destroy all vehicles. Let's get into it, shall we, chat? Alrighty, roast submissions. Let's see what we got today. When did I close it last? God, it's been like quite some time. Alright, there's the 24th. It's 27th today, so Iron Class and Hill Class we've already done. Let's make sure those are cleaned out because those are my brother's craft. There we go. Alright, we have the 4 LTR4, Delinquent 2, whatever Cringe made, Work in Progress Battleship Hull, Naginata Destroyer, Sparrowhawk, Ronan, Chimera, Raider, Sonoff, Letter of Mark. Raider's already taken, by the way, by a Pathos-style ship. Lol, it's finished 100, finished Trust, Blueprint, and Funny Box. Oh god, what the fuck did Hades make? I see him in VC. Oh god. What was the last time I saw a Hades Creatora? It's been so long. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Not the Hades creature. To be fair, his subscriber craft reviews were also in-depth and each craft got like 30 minutes or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Borderwise also did have a work in an entire video on one, if I remember correctly. Roasts are much shorter and only focus on aesthetics. That is true. Hades mentioned Pog. Alright. You know what, chat? Actually, I have an idea. Let us take this part of... one second, I'm just making I'm doing a little bit of editing behind the scenes. There we go. Alright, I think this is going to be the first roast that's going to go on YouTube. How do we feel about that, chat? Because we have quite a few designs today. But not too many, but it would be too long of a segment. There we go. Closed. Why the VC has... Okay, one second, I gotta see this. The VC has shrimp emoji, white flag, transgender symbol, shrimp emoji, white flag, transgender symbol, shrimp. What the fuck is going on in that VC? Alright, folks, keep the chat dead so YT thinks he has no audience. Oh, fuck you guys. Or you could... I'll give it a hydrate, Morgana. You guys could also just say hi, YouTube. That works too. Quick, say the worst things possible. Post your slop on the YouTube for the YouTube vid. One can only wonder. Big shrimpin'. Warm water over them for a bit. Didn't even notice, which is thinking why they were heard. I see. Alright. So, grab all those downloads. Get rid of Silent. I was modding Skyrim last night because I started a Skyrim playthrough at like 10 p.m. Alright, roast. We have 11 roasts today. That's not a bad crop, chat. Good job, I'm proud of you. Let's move chat over to the... there you are. Let's move you right above me, actually, that works. Alrighty. Hi, Candles. Nice. Hi, YouTube, I'm Gremlin Baby. Hi, RoarTube. Oh, I don't like RoarTube. That sounds gross. No. No. You're gonna be featured in famous roasting YouTuber roasting channel. Shut the hell up, Arrow. Does she have like 5k subscribers now, Arrow? Anyway. Alright, yes. I'm gonna do a quick little intro here, and then we can get into the roasts. Hello, YouTube. This is gonna be the first of a new series I've been doing. Well, not necessarily a new series. I've been doing this on Twitch quite often, but we have a place called Roar Roasts. It's part of the Twitch stream where I take viewer-submitted craft and we review them and we give aesthetic feedback to educate people on how to make better-looking ships. So let's get into it. We have 11 submissions today. I'm excited to see all of them. There we go. 4LT4R. Let's take a look at what this is. Okay, this is interesting. Here, let's move off my own colors here. Sure, we'll do TG. This is by Henry Wan. Ooh, okay, you know, I like the little pattern on the side. This is nice. This is some nice stonework. What is this for?
I have a message from the field.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, YouTube, I am the TTS.
Thank you, Forsen. Yes, Forsen, but the little guy in my pocket here is quite famous over on Twitch because he is our TTS bot. Always a good time. There we go. Let's move that up there so it's not blocked by the UI. Is Fortune audience joining the PEI? Oh my god. They're just forced and posting that, bro. I thought Potat was building FTD. He's playing fucking Balatro. What is he, Arrow? Alright. So what is this for, Henry? I'm curious, because I actually really enjoy this. I love the imagery on the sides. Aesthetically, this is quite pleasing. This is quite nice. You have some pulls, which bring some depth to the build. You have straight corners, which for a build like this, obviously works quite well. It's very geometric. That's something I need to include on the World Walkers, I think. I need to have some straighter corners for the stone and make it more geometric. That's where I was going wrong with that initial faceplate we tried. Isn't this for Stone Light Presence? Is it? Oh, cool. I thought he was working on something at FTD. I can't believe this. Let's go gambling. Biblically accurate from the depths, honestly. No, I love the artwork on this. Good work. Aside from that, the texture is quite nice with the stone not being all over the place. It's, you know, it's separated by a bunch of different little aspects. Very nice. I want to see, okay, down here, this is the first issue I noticed. I want to see more on these jets. Don't just have them flush with the stone, build them out. I always tell people this when they build airships. Your jets are probably going to be your most armored location because those are the most vulnerable location. If those go down, you go straight into the drink. So, build these up as if they were purposely mounted and armored. And go from there. Like, even just if you do one additional layer of stone with a duct over top, that'd be great. I'd accept this as my tomb. Yeah, it's a very nice mausoleum. Is there any interior? Nope, no interior, no worries. Aside from that, I like the orbs up here. Very shiny. Those are also the engines. That's interesting. How did you do that? Yeah, I assumed there's just a pole like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Very nice. I like this build. Good work. I'm excited to see how you continue it. But really nice, Henry. Alright. There we go. AC 5 units. Okay, so this was submitted by Cringe. And this has a similar issue. Actually, I say similar issue. It's a little bit better. You can see how the jets are further encased here. And there's also little areas around them. They're still a little bit flush for my taste, but also you have a bunch of like struts and all that around, so it's not too big of an issue. I see little side and stuff at the front. That's cute. I like that. The overall shaping is also quite nice. I normally review Cringe's stuff in Steel Strider, so let's swap that over. There we go. What else is there? Got some nice details on the side with these winds being angled out and all supported with struts. You do have simple weapons. I do try to avoid simple weapons because they tend, like, see, like, you have metal texture all around it and you just have alloy texture on the simple weapons. It never looks great. He's getting an earful for lying to me because I heard him say shit about FTD. Remove the decos. Wear the throat sack. I will say, yes, Cringe, you don't have the throat sack today. It's quite interesting. Alright, aside from that, you have just a random intake off to the side. I want to see if it's expanded upon. It's just there right now. The engines themselves are quite nice. A little bit bright on the blue, honestly, but it's not the biggest issue. Smokestacks are fine. A little bit there. Like, I'd had them built up a little bit more. Not just, like, you know, straight on the deck, but, like, build up some superstructure like what you did with the turret over here. Turrets are a little bit small, don't you think? That's a massive turret cap for a very small gun. Radiator's fine. I like the missile door opening, but what's stopping them from closing right now? Like, I'd like to see them like tied down maybe, or like on a hydraulic system, or like do hydraulics hinge? No idea. Aside from this, VLS over here, same fin, raise it up one, making stuff flush with the deck is the fastest way to get called flat in this game. Like the little stars in the front, that's always a nice touch. Okay, you did try here with the pole. That's nice. You did try to incorporate some more alloy texture. I still think it looks bad because it's a simple weapon, though. Same with over here. You did try. But honestly, again, like simple weapons, you can do more than just simple weapons. Like, you can do better. I think that's the biggest issue, is I know Cringe can do better. Because like, he has some nice turret caps, like this plasma one down here. That has superheated plasma by the engine. That's how they preheat their plasma. That's smart thinking, chat. Like my boats have a bit more curves. Very true, Moonpa. Very true. But yes, overall, aesthetically, there's a lot of minor details here. The overall shaping is quite nice if you like look at it like this. Like, it's an airship. I want to see more on top. I think down like the bottom is nice here. I think I want to see more on top. Alrighty, moving on to the next one. We're getting freebies quite nice today, honestly. That's the wrong button. Alright, let's look at the Sparrowhawk. Ooh, okay, this is a plane. This is a plane. Okay, so the first thing I notice is there's not much deco work here, Deca. Structurally, this is quite nice. Credit where credit is due. You have made a structurally nice plane. It's about the same size as the Razor Bill, which is quite nice. It means it's good size for the APS. APS is down the center. Add a mantlet here, not just a wedge over top, but make it look like it's coming out of the hull here. Even if you do something like an A10 with the gow, where you have like the giant circle sheath for the spinning barrels, that would work great. There's tons of different ways you can make this work. Super unfinished? Yeah, no worries. I can tell. Might need an Apex mech on roast. I don't know if Rorschach can handle them though. 6 Aurelian decos and it's good. Yeah. Aside from that, I like the double jet layout. That's gonna be quite nice. The Detection is fine. I want to see a built-in cockpit here with decos. Same with the winds. Like, do proper winds. Don't just leave it with all the detection equipment. If you deco hide that, that's fine. I understand scale is hard. Like, getting small builds look good is difficult. But overall, I'm excited to see where you go with this. Really not much I can add here aside from do a cockpit. Maybe add a bit more to the tail, honestly. It kind of has like the proportions of a Wildcat from World War II, like a carrier plane. If this is made as a carrier plane, good job. If it's made as a land-based aircraft, just extend it out a little bit, because when you get really stumpy planes like this, that normally implies carrier plane to me. Anti-Monkey Man build, evil Monkey Man be like. For those of you that don't know, Monkey Man is a notoriously good deco builder. To the point where he's become notorious enough because he uses truss blocks. Alright, we got the Chimera here. Well, let's take a look. What is this one? Oh my god, what the fuck is this, Potat? Okay, so this was submitted by a fellow Codal Help. Okay, so you got depth charges at the back. You have a hydrofoil-like, or hydrofoil-esque rear. I kind of want to see more at the... I kind of want to see this continue. I kind of want this to be a hydrofoil. I'm not going to lie to you. I like... Okay, the hull shape in here is really nice. This is a great example of good hull shaping. Aside from the fact that he forgot a deco, and we should point and laugh at him, chat. Because he did not mirror deco. And we know better by now from Potat, but he should definitely been able to mirror that. Riker, but Steel Striders, honestly. What the actual fuck is this? The freak? They're lifeboats. What? These are lifeboats? I thought these were depth charges. What if we fill them? What if we fill them with explosive filler, Potat? Can we make them the depth charges? Nope, orange flavored depth charges. But no, my first question to Potat is, what is this? I see this mirrored deco. Certified Potat build? Indeed. I quite like this build, honestly. The ducks off to the side are quite nice. I'm kind of sad that they're heavy. I understand why they're heavy armor. This should be decoed over with the metal just to maintain the consistency of texture. Texture is a big fin in this game that people ignore quite often. It's what makes Deepwater Guard look so good when you have metal flow in with the wood and not against it. The turret back here is quite nice. Good work on this. APS? Yeah, APS. I'm never a big fan of square barrel and APS guns, but it looks good. It's just not my preferred style. The turrets themselves are sloped quite nicely. They look like battleship guns. What does that sign say? Peter placeholder. Yeah, it's gonna be a little crane, nice. There's no turret cap on the APS. I know this is a work in progress build. There's a lot of good things you can learn from this though. The helipad support structure is, I guess, one of them. It looks... Oh, I hate that you're making me like this, Pota. I don't like this. Oh my god. Got more roll-off lifeboats, which definitely are not depth charges. You have the helipad support going through the center of the turret, which makes too much sense. You have a LAM system on top of this turret over here. Oh, I just clacked my teeth. Ew, sorry about that, chat. Oh, weird texture. Oh, no, don't like that. Alright, I am now... Chat, similar to myself, you are now aware of your teeth. But, and they're not sitting comfortably in your mouth. The free turret layout here is really interesting, Potat. Oh, you know what? I might take that idea. That is really interesting, because I assume they can all turn correctly. 1 second, I gotta try this. Yeah, they all... I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. 1 second, I was looking at the turret layout. The fuck are you? What do you mean your radar mast is also just a goddamn fucking laser? Don't think I didn't notice that, Pota. The helipad is supported by hopes and dreams. The rear one makes sense, this front one less so. I think I want to see a little bit more structure to these as well. Maybe even just a central pole coming down here just above the lambs. The front detection system and the spotlights are all great looking, they look great. Again, just APS turret cap's not done yet. Front turret looks great. Front bow is rather sloped off, but superstructure is... See, this is a good way of doing... I love modern stacked superstructures like this. Too many people just do a straight flat curve and don't stack them. This is kind of like the modern aesthetic, but with like the Fuso like pagoda mast style almost. I know it's not quite it, but I'm saying like I love just how stacked up this is. This is great. Genuinely an amazing craft, Potat. I'm excited to see this finished. This turret layout, I'm definitely gonna yoink for my own helicarrier though. I quite like that idea. Good work. Alright, I didn't mean to hit favorite on that. Potat's treehouse, literally. Surprise laser! Yeah, honestly. Have fun armor in it. Also, yes, they function properly.
I have a message from the field. The delinquent a lot of small details and annotations. Okay, well, I'll be the judge of it. Ooh, a Deepwater Guard build. Nice, very nice. I do remember you submitted this on Friday. Dopamine button. Lots more decos out in general. Smoother hull. Paddles took antibiotics. Very nice. Oh yeah, because yeah, you had like you had the very jaundiced paddle wheels. I remember this now. Ah, good. You made it trim color. Like so I've been telling people for a while. Use trim color to represent areas that would be like rotted by the water exposure. And I'm glad you did that. It adds a really nice wet texture to it.
Paddles took antibiotics is crazy. For those of you wondering, the last time this was submitted, he had very yellow paddle wheels, and it was really funny because I said it looked jaundiced. Smoother hull, I will say ooh, nice turret well over here. The hull is indeed smoother. This right here is just a minor inaccuracy on Pathostyling though. This right here should just be... Like, I see what you were going for, don't get me wrong. This right here should just be this though. Technically even, if you want to get really technical, it should just be this. There we go. There we go. And then where is it? Right here is how you would actually do Pathostyle. You can see the difference there. It unrounds it a little bit more. I like the way you did it, don't get me wrong. It could be improved maybe if you did something like this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I think if you want to do a 2-meter offset there, that is definitely how you want to do that. For those of you who are new here or maybe don't know, I build Deepwater Guard almost exclusively. Today was actually an oddity that I wasn't building Deepwater Guard. So, yeah, and then obviously you can just deco over that little corner right there with a deco. But yeah, I think the 2-meter could work there. I might steal that idea for my own personal craft. Having the 2-meter with the square corner there, I quite like that. Good work. Same thing over here, just do 2 meters. Oh, you did that. Oh, God, why did you do that like that? Okay, I see what you did. Okay, curious. Alright, I'm not even going to touch that. Up here looks great. Paint is a little bit off, but when isn't it? You did the snout correctly, you did the neck correctly. You did add the little metal part that I suggested down here. That looks really nice. Or that maybe the ship. So many people have submitted Deepwater Guard stuff right now. I don't know who submitted which Deepwater Guard ship and what I recommended on each. Balcony between bridge and smooth snap. I want to see this dopamine button. Alright, so let's get rid of all of these. What is this dopamine button you're referring to? So there is a button in there. I am curious as to what it means. Flare. Oh, wow, that's nice. I love that. That's cute. I like the idea if like you're in the captain's chair, because like say I'm here, right? Let's / to spawn my guy. I said / really? / not working? Hello? Oh, I need a spawn pad. Alright, well I'm not gonna deal with that right now. No, honestly, I'd say this is I would say this can be considered a finalized Pathos craft. Detection rework to adhere to Deepwater Guard rules. Very nice. Oh, I love the little mannequin up here for the visual spot, and that's very cute. Same with over here, the acoustic center. Really cute. No, honestly, overall, I would say this can be considered a finished Deepwater Guard craft. Good work on this. I feel like... Now, whether or not its campaign quality is different, because I honestly don't think Deepwater Guard is looking for anything in campaign right now. But honestly, if I was taking submissions, this would definitely be a contender. I can tell you that much. Ooh, I love this deco back here. Massive 50 cal. Good work there. And again, good asymmetry. This is a nice, clean Pathos style ship. You should be proud of yourself for this one. It looks good. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna get into the yoinked club. Did I yoink? Yeah, I did yoink the delinquent last time. There we go. Nah, good work on this. I would gladly take this for like a Deepwater Guard campaign. If I was doing like a custom campaign for fan builds, this easily passes the quality check. You do have some issues here with the paint. Just these should be purple because it's part of the deck. Pretty much anything where it slopes up from the rest of the deck should be purple. Just part of the style guide. And again, same with your corners at the front and back. Make those square corners instead of all that, but you can work on that on your own time. Good work on this. I'll probably finish this later myself and might use it in my own campaign. So what's the firepower here? Okay, maybe I'll redo the crams as well, and a little bit of the APS, but good work on this. Yeah, no, tons of good details here. Thank you to Hydrate, Morgana. Don't know if I would have grabbed that one, but I need a quick little break for talking, so. I personally would like to claw my eyes out at Potat's treehouse. Leave mine till last row. I don't know which one yours is. It goes in alphabetical order. You do not get the... you gotta get to choose when it's used. Alright, let's take a look at what you got now. Roast delinquent. No, good work on that. I'm really, be proud of that one. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, no worries. Good night. Have a good one, Requin. Alright, funny box land. Yep, that's a funny box, alright. Anything inside here? What the fuck is in here? Ah, I see. This would be funnier on land because it's going to do something silly with its foot. Alright, well, we'll have it sink down to the ocean then. Yeah, have a good night. Roarberiston. So true. Alright. I just want to see how... It's a Hades build. I'm going to give him the benefit. I want to see how this one works. Because I think it's going to go fucking zoom in when it hits the floor here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. It's just a box that moves. It's a little sea crawler. I bet it'd be even funnier on flat land, honestly. That's cute. I like that. Really nothing aesthetic to give it. It's a square box. Like, do better. But, alright. Got back before my design got done. Nice. Just a silly goober, yeah. Is this campaign quality? Absolutely not. Alright, well, it's 100% finished. Trust, trust. Alright, this is slow, boys. Ah, this is like his weird style for TPD, where he's like taking last year's style and he's doing rot on it. I feel like I want to see more. It feels a little bit unfinished, you know what I mean, Soulboy? I like the front here. I love the style you do on the front. Reminds me of SD's thrusters, but nose-wise, like intakes almost? What the fuck do I do here? Do a giant skeleton. Or do like a massive skull from like one of those creatures you had earlier, because this is like the one where you had like the bone features, right? So do that, like do some like massive rotten skull here, but like, you fire a weapon out of it. Could be really cool. Legs and waist will go here. Well, I don't see any legs and waist, Soul Boy, so I don't know if they will go there or not. Curious. I like the gun though. The gun's integrated well, as always. Good work. It's a breech loader. How are you gonna put a breech loader on a mech? That's not how mechs work. Baskin Shark out front, honestly. This might be a slow boy build. Might be a slow build. True. Alright. There we go. Naginata Destroyer. Ooh, okay. Oh, yes, I remember this style. I used to see Monk Lizard build these all the day back in the forums. Alrighty, yeah. This is actually a big inspiration for my own style, because these are based off of the designs from Red Alert Free, are they not? From the Empire of the Rising Sun. That's where I got a lot of my, like, that's where I got the basis for my turrets from. For Silver Snow. Was using, like, the Torii Gate rangefinders and stuff like that. I want to see, like, bigger radiators back here. I know this build is quite old, Monk Lizard, so I'm giving advice that you could improve it nowadays. Bigger radiators at the back. The banners are quite nice. Keep those, obviously. All the paint and detailing is quite nice. Really not much to say on the hull shape and either. Really good. Maybe just, you know, slope out and finish areas that are a little bit older, so to speak. Like, could definitely fix some areas. Especially in here, too. Like, definitely clean that up. Mostly, yeah, just need some cleaning up for the newest update. It does have a little bit. I see offsets here. So, not bad. Also, very flat on the sides over here. And the thing is, this one's busy enough that it doesn't normally match your RTS style. Monk Lizard does a lot of RTS, like, geometric builds, which means that he can get away with flat space because it looks good. I would say, actually, right in here, this is too flat. I want to see some details in here, some greebling in here. Corona mod, better aesthetics than Lame Vanilla. Very fair, very fair. But no, overall, quite good. I like this. Nice job. I do want to also see this superstructure up here expanded out a bit. It's very rounded off and, like, bulbous right now. Maybe even just expand it this way too, so it's not just curving up like that. But that's my main critiques there. Alright, Raider. Another Deepwater Guard build. Y'all, it's almost as if y'all are actually watching that Pathos style guide I did. That's crazy. Alright, Deepwater Guard fleet colors. Alright, this is just plunder without the pontoons, is it not? Turrets are still a little bit messy. I do want to see these built up a little bit better. Maybe incorporate the rangefinder further up. Because right now it's hardly visible, and it's very weedy, it's small. So I want to see the turret caps done a little bit better. Same critique I had last week, which is what I said was going to happen, is if you just take off the pontoons, I'm still going to critique it. Ah, you re-added the back, nice, okay. I'm excited to see how you do this. Pathos style is normally more military, so you don't get like civilian stuff like this, but I'm sure you have a good reason for why it's there. Maybe add like some type of like AA battery back here, or some unique gimmick that could be really neat. Flare launchers look nice. I like how you did the little tube storm, that's cute. The paddle wheel is interesting. People, I need you guys to start doing this. Top your poles. Stop leaving them without the little spikes on the end. Deepwater Guard has spikes. Use them. Supposed to be more of a commerce raider? Yeah, this is like a freebooter equivalent, I get that. So, first issue with a freebooter equivalent, or similar to the freebooter actually. It sinks. It does not stay at its waterline. Keep in mind the metal belt is the waterline for Paphos style crafts, so you might want to add some helium, or you just might need a little bit more flotation. Aside from that, it's very symmetrical without the pontoons, I say. I like it, don't get me wrong. You have some good aspects here. I just want to see more, I think. Like, I really love the way you did this front superstructure, based off the freebooters. Just made it a little bit longer. That's really nice. I just want to see more. Use hydrofoils? Ah, okay. So it's literally the same issue as the freebooter. It uses hydrofoils. That's hilarious. DC is upward here and top your paddle wheels. Yeah, I'm sure they have. Freeboard? What's that? So true. Yeah. Interior? What about interior? We don't do interior review here. You know that. But yeah. Aside from that, I'm excited to see what you do with the gimmick at the rear. Oh, I like the rolled up canvas. That's nice. Oh, okay, you know what? Using flamer tanks as rolled up canvas is genius. I am stealing that. Thank you so much. That is such a good idea. It has a neat interior. Okay, cool. We'll take a little bit of a look-see then. Okay, so you don't have float and smokestack. Very good. I'm happy about that. Is that? Oh my god, you have a little galley. That's so cute. Using upturned jet engines as like a propane stove is amazing as well. Okay, you know what? Credit where credit is due. I'm happy I looked. Oh, you even have veg in there. God damn, dude. That's all the that's where all the crystal decos being used, looking like lettuce over there. Window straight under too, unlike the brigand. Yeah. No, really, really good work here. You know what? I'm glad I looked at the interior. That's pretty solid. You can be proud of this one. Like I said, fix the turret caps for these, and I think maybe make these ones gun shields a little bit smaller and maybe metal because they feel a bit too much wood right now. Make the gun shields metal. Fix the front, like the turret caps with these, and I think this would look really good. Good work. I'm excited to see where that goes. All right. Oh, we're at the ad break here. I'll skip this in the YouTube video, but for now we can just chat. All my little subscribers. Hope everyone's having a good day. What if the interiors were exterior, so for review? Yeah, just cut your ship in half so I can review interiors because they count as exterior now. Oh, I am tired. No ads. Oh, I know, right? No, we'll wait for people to come back from the ads and then we can do more riffs. Oh, I am sleepy today, Vochat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to Stellaris. I might just end early, honestly, get this edited down into a video, and then just go work on the Goldwater video, and then we'll just do Hollow Knight on Friday like usual. Because it's not like we've been doing Hollow Knight on Mondays recently anyway. Not having a good day right now? The suspension is an absolute nightmare to fix. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Roar, I have a half ship you can review real quick in DMs. Nice try. You can wait for Friday. No, I do not accept submissions from DMs purely for the reason that I lose too many. B, that would clog my fucking DMs, and C, we have a roast channel. Use it. We're one step up away from calling his subscribers kittens and nibble. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? No, it's a screenshot. Yeah, I'm still not gonna review it though because I don't want to encourage people to DM me. There's a lineup. Use FTD Showcase. My little subs is almost that already. But, fair enough. Yeah, I don't want the precedent of people DMing me stuff. Because it's just going to lead into me having clogged DMs, and I don't want that. We're actually already almost at the point where I have to close my DMs because people just DM me out of the blue, despite the fact that I have that as a rule to not DM me out of the blue without permission. It's right there. Rule 8. It's been there for since, I want to say at least November. It's been there since Munpa became a mod. So whenever Munpa became a mod is how long it's been there. Mastermind hardcore. Beaten I have Cthulhu on hardcore. Hardest settings would probably take the entire subathon. I feel like I have Cthulhu would be easy on master mode. I feel like a Wellner doesn't believe in me. Alright. Anyway, I do believe we are almost out of the ads. Do let me know when you're back from the ads, chat, and we can continue. Alright, I'm gonna stretch. Big stretch. Good to go. Alrighty. I should become a mod again? No, Slowboy, I don't think you should. Oh, why is there a network error? Oh, that's weird. Here I am, lurking in my friends' chats, and there's network errors. The audacity. Alright. We're gonna get back into the roast here. I do believe the ad break has gone on long enough. That's where it's been there longer. No, it's only been there since Minipop became a mod. Alright, so that's the raider done. We have the Ronan. The Ronan. Oh, it's just a little patrol boat guy. Okay, this is cute. I like him. I can get behind this little guy. Oh my god, he's so fast. Look at him go. He's speedy. He's got places to be. No gun. I can see if this is going to be a gun. Oh, no, here's the gun. Oh, it's like a little... Oh, that's cute. It's like a little mortar craft. I love that. It's like a little howitzer, and then probably machine gun up front, yeah? Kind of like how the PT boats would have those little cupulas for, yeah, and then back here, yeah. I'm excited to see this finished. Torpedo tubes? Aw, no torpedo tubes. Boo! Boo! What's in here? Very nice interior goes here. Ah, I see you're doing the river home style of interior. Nah, nice. And then probably another AA gun back here, yeah? World War II USS Monitor. Honestly, no, I like this. This is cute. Really not much to add. It's a little bit unfinished right now. Stern is nice. Hull is nice. Got some offsets at the front there. Honestly, good job. I like this. It's a cute little guy. I'm excited to see it finished. Alright, and work in progress battleship hull from Tuesday. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this. Okay, so first off, you already have the horrific wood color. Don't think I didn't see that Tuesday. Desaturate your goddamn fleet colors. Yellow main gun, cyan secondary, white ends of superstructure. Okay. I'm gonna ignore those. So first off, your ship down here, too wide. Reduce this by 1. Just trust me on this. You're gonna appreciate it. Reduce the front by 1. Because your main issue of all these designs and why they look too chunky and wide is because it's technically flat at the sides. Because you make the hull the same shape no matter where it is on the hull. So start sloping this in more over here and make the bow thinner. And that will help if your design's quite a bit. Same with at the rear. I can already see that's going to be an issue where you're going to make it too wide. Just slope it in a little bit more. Aside from that, I do quite like the little side sponsons you have going on. Those are quite nice. You have main wind turrets, you have front and back turrets. I'm worried about the lack of deck variety. I kind of want to see some more heights here. So I would say lower down the center a bit. Lower this down by 1. Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh god, okay, whatever. I'm not going to start on that Tuesday. You know my opinions. It's a battleship, it needs armor, don't listen to him. You can never make a boat too wide. Ay, Bork. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like there should be some variation in deck height here. Either make the center taller to support the superstructure, or make it lower so you have a raised front and back. But I'll see where you go with this. Overall, it's not like unsalvageable Tuesday. It's a good start. I do want to see the bow and stern be a little bit thinner to look more like ships instead of just bathtubs. It's both too wide and too thin. Well, yeah, the superstructure is gonna be too thin for sure. Like, look, it comes down to 1 block thick at one point. Like, that's gonna be way too thin. I would keep your superstructure at least 5 wide. And then, like, your hull at the front definitely shortened down as well. But we'll see how you build this. Alright, and I think that's the end of roasts. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it here today, chat, I think. I think I'm a little bit too tired to continue. I apologize. I know a lot of you guys like Stellaris. I know like...
Ruston, I have a message from the field. Too wide coming from you or a person known for building to thin.
I've built wide since then. What do you mean true? Oh, hell, Ruston's opinion is subjective. True, if we have established. No, it's not, and you know it. Sleepston. Yeah, I'm a sleepy little guy. So, I think what we'll do is, I'm gonna go make some food. I'll go in the VC and we'll do some Castle Crashers, but in the meantime, who do we want to raid into? Actually, you know what? Celerity raided us a few weeks ago. Oh, no, Celerity. Okay, no, Celerity's at the end of the game. Okay, let's go raid into Celerity. It's like, is that going to work? Because I had caps lock. Oh my god, that actually worked. Let's go. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow with some Sprocket and Stellaris. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be working on the Goldwater tutorial. I'm getting it out this week, I promise. And then we'll go from there. Alright, chat? Aside from that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.